Go.
Well, we're also missing a necker.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So I'm sorry, I can't do this. I got to be on the left-hand side or the whatever,
Okay.
my
You
left-hand
need
side.
top billing.
Well,
Put me under Dave so he can pet my head.
I can't because you're in the middle here. If what's his name shows up, we'll do that.
Got you.
All right.
Important stuff.
It is still the same time as it was in Detroit before, right?
Oh,
Maybe.
what?
I mean, nothing's changed. Our time, the time that we start is the time that we start.
Mm.
Maybe he's Andrew on us. I don't know.
All right, we'll see.
Here we
Welcome to Rubberneckers
go. Yeah. All right.
with all four of us. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yay. Yay.
All righty. I guess I'll do an intro.
I guess so.
Here we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Rubberneckers. I am one of your hosts, John. We have Jody, Dave. We are Devonless once again.
God damn it.
So I don't know what's going on with Devon.
Did he get the Rona? Because I don't know if he's had a shot. He probably did die.
He did not. He sent me a message today saying that he was going to be here. And I guess maybe he changed his mind?
What a pussy
Or his
dick.
computer's not starting up? Or
I mean, I'll say the usual. Was it something that I said or did?
Yeah, probably.
Is it my fault again?
probably.
Did he take a look at that spreadsheet that I made? He took one look at that and went,
He did. I think he did say something about the spreadsheet. We're going to get into this spreadsheet right now because I know what you're doing, young man. You're picking a fight.
picking
And
fights.
guess what?
That's all I do.
Challenge accepted because we are going to fight about this.
Oh,
All right.
that's what we do on this show.
That's what we do. All right. Might
conflict.
as well bring it up right now. Might as well bring up the tab.
Yep.
Here it is.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be a disaster like last week because John's got good internet
Yes.
and he's got the spreadsheet.
I have the spreadsheet.
Oh, this is going to be a good
And
spreadsheet.
We're all
Yes.
about spreadsheets now.
And
right?
I went over this thing like the Dead Sea Scrolls today,
Oh
just
my
so you
God.
know. And I'm ready. So, first off, I'm ranked third as the Rubberneckers host.
Well,
You're supposed to
let's-
read from the bottom, John.
John, introduce what the thing even is, please.
Okay.
Yes.
So Dave has done such a horrible job at
Excellent
putting
job.
up
Excellent
spreadsheets
job. Yes.
the past
Excellent.
3 weeks or whatever. Ever since I said we should do this as a bit,
Yep.
he's done a horrible job at it.
Has it generated content? Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Was
Yeah.
it good? Yes, it generated content. Was it good content? I don't think so.
Yes.
He's the master of the spreadsheet, often imitated, never duplicated. Dave
Oh,
is the king of
he's
troll spreadsheets.
He's the master of something. All right. All right. So first he put this thing up where it was a tier maker. So the A tier was
Which is not on the
Jody.
screen.
It's not on the screen.
Okay.
I'm going to explain it for people. Okay. So
Okay,
the-
everyone knows what a tier list is. So
Okay.
that's good.
All right. So the A tier was Jody and Dave. The B tier was me, then Colin, then Andrew, then Uncle Randy. The C team was Josh, who's never been on the show. He's only been a caller.
Yeah,
Devin.
good enough.
Bob and Anthony. And then the F tier was No Fat Map and Doug. Okay. So that was that. So that already put a hair up my ass. And then he comes out
but
with
then
this.
then I had to prove it with numbers, and I did.
Okay. All righty. So good. Let's get into these numbers. All right.
So the
at
topic is who is the best podcaster of previous and current Rubberneckers hosts?
right. Who is the best podcaster?
Piccolo in the chat said Jamingo is F class.
Yeah,
F
he-
for
he-
fat.
Yeah,
Get it, John?
I get it.
Got
All
it.
right. So I'll go from the bottom. So Devin is at number 10. At number 9, a bucket of tapioca pudding. At number 8, a box of donuts. At number 7, Josh, the call-in. Number 6, Andrew, who hasn't been on the show for ages. 5 is Colin. He hasn't even made it past episode 7. 4 is Bob. 3 is me. Jody is 2. And guess who's ranked number 1? Dave.
Daddy.
All right. So let's
Take
get
one
into
guess.
this.
But that's the first draft, and then John will want to tweak the numbers. So John's
Oh,
on
John's
top.
tweaking.
A little bit.
Jody
Right.
will be cool because he won't mind either way because
Yeah,
He's
Jody's that's
secure.
the way Jody is.
I've
He
got
has
some
no
things to
insecure-
say. I've
very
got some
few
things to say
insecurities.
about some of my rankings. It'll all be about me. I'm not going to shit on anybody else too hard, except for maybe Devin. But
Okay. So here we go. Shall we talk
Yeah, so-
about
Did you list them all? Sorry, I wasn't.
I'm
paying
sorry. So
attention.
so it's talkiness, public backlash, funny, sustainability, cringe, IQ, behind the scenes, bustability, and moral supremacy. That is
Moral
superiority.
superiority, but same
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
what did I say?
Supremacy.
Oh, I'm an
Did
idiot.
Did we mention the box of donuts?
We did.
Yeah, we mentioned a box of donuts. Yeah, Devin's below a box of donuts and a bucket of rice pudding.
Yes.
And I wonder why he's not here tonight.
Well, do you have a box of donuts or a bucket of pudding in your house right now? Because at
No.
least it showed up.
No, damn it. I don't have
We
a box
didn't
of
forget Bob, Duchess, Bob's. number
Bob's in
4.
there. Bob's at number 4. All right. So can you explain? Because I'm confused. Like talkiness, is 10 the best or the worst?
That's good. That means a
10's
lot.
good. It's
Green,
the most
green-
talkative.
yeah, green means good. Red means bad.
Okay. So, all right. And then public backlash. All right. So I don't understand. So is three's bad, but who gets more public backlash than I do? And I think public backlash is good. Like the more public backlash you get brings more notoriety to the show.
Oh, wait, John. Abandon ship.
Why is that?
Duchess is sick of spreadsheets.
Oh shit!
She's-
All right, yeah,
no,
never
no.
mind. Let's
Hang
do
on.
something else.
I
I've
don't
got to
care
go
about
with the
that.
whims of single viewers.
No. So,
okay.
so
I'm happy to abandon it because I stay on top.
yeah, I know. And all I have to say to you is how, I mean, first of all, I understand you think you're moral superior to everybody here.
Yes.
And you think,
Well,
you're like
100%.
Pinky in the Brain. You think you're the brainiest one here.
Yes.
But I don't get this other part, like public backlash.
Public backlash is the public's reaction to you being on the show.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
like,
if-
Yeah,
okay,
not
like you got
everyone's
a
a fan of
3.
me. That's why I'm 4.
Yeah. So if they hear, oh, John's on the show, Jamingo, they're gonna be like, oh. But if Devin's on the show, they're gonna be like, click.
First of all, I'm going to say something to you two morons. If I'm not on the show, nobody's here. They're here to see me. I don't know if you guys have figured that out yet.
Yeah, that's
On
why
the
you're
show.
10 for talkiness
No.
and 10 for behind the
Public
scenes.
backlash. I'm the only reason I'm here. They're here to see me, not you, not you. And there may be Jody, but definitely not you.
Well, he does have a point,
Well,
Dave. We can alter
but
the numbers. That's what we're here to do, John, is to talk about the numbers.
Absolutely.
Well, what we're supposed to do is to abandon it quickly and go into something else.
Oh no, no,
Make
no,
it a-
no, no,
yeah, no.
no.
It's not the spreadsheet.
You
show.
insulted my manhood with first of all
Oh,
making
my
me a
God.
fucking B tier host here.
Imagine
I'm
being
a beta
insulted-
mic. You got to be
insulted by a
fucking
spreadsheet.
kidding me. I'm the alpha mic here.
I think
And
the
you know
cringe,
something? I'll share top billing with Jody. I'll share top billing with Jody. You get the fuck out of here with you being a
Dave.
fucking 8.
Hey,
I would
Dave.
put you down with Josh, Devin, Bob, and Anthony. That's where I'd put you.
The only reason Rubberneckers came back was because of me convincing you to come back. Remember that, John?
I did that. Again, you're taking credit for something you had nothing to do with.
Well, you don't know. You don't know what happened behind the scenes to get you back, but
I was
responsible.
Yes, I was behind the scenes. I know
No,
more
you
than
weren't.
you do.
no, you don't know more.
And that's not, and you know something? I'll even go with, he took this down. Jesus Christ.
I'm supposed to be doing the comments, aren't I, John?
All right, well,
Yeah.
put up Jason's
Isn't that
first.
my job?
Hey, Dave.
I don't know. It's Devin's job. He's not even here.
Hey, Dave.
Yep.
John's cringe is at a 2. Could you raise that up to like maybe a 4.5, maybe?
That's an
I feel like
inverse
it's very
scale,
low.
So lower is more cringe.
Oh, okay. Well, he's a 2. John can be pretty cringy. Have you heard some of the shit that he says?
No, well, John's in control. You change it, John. You update.
All right, what do you want it to be, Jody? And that's another thing about this stupid spreadsheet. If I change it, am I more? Is it less cringy? A 2's the most cringe. Like 1's the most cringy you can get.
Yeah.
I'm at a
No,
2.
0
What do you
is
want to
even
make
worse.
it?
I think it would be damn. I don't think you're that cringe. If 1 is the apps or 0 is the absolute cringiest thing ever. I
Yeah.
mean,
We're not going to argue for this long on every single fucking number. Just
Yeah,
put
Fuck,
it as
we
a
ain't.
four.
You started this bullshit.
Make it a 4. Make it a 4.
Okay, here we go.
Give
Going
me
to
a little less cringe.
Okay, yeah. Just edit the
can't.
spreadsheet, John, and then we'll be good.
Guess
okay?
what? He locked the cells. I can't do it.
Just edit the spreadsheet, John, and you'll be good.
You prick.
Well, you
Too
should have
bad.
known that and saved
Yeah.
a copy before the show.
It says view only.
God damn it.
See?
Ask-
It's
say
supposed to always
please.
be one
You got
step
to
ahead
request
of me, John.
access, John. Now you got to say please. Dave.
How dare you? How dare you? Try to make me a beta mic.
I think he gave me too much IQ. I'm at a 5. I probably would be closer to the bottom of that scale, I think.
Yeah,
Well, we'll get to that later in the after show.
behind the
I've
scenes.
got a little IQ test prepared.
I
John,
agree
the
with
point
behind.
is-
Listen,
Internet, of
I
course.
agree behind the scenes. And I don't. What's
Okay.
bustability? First of all, what's bustability? That I get a 3.
It's the ability to bust and also to be busted too. Like it's a combo.
It's
It's
m-
1 to 5 is how much you bust nuts, and 6 to 10 is how many people bust nuts to you.
You know, and where's the category
Uh,
for the queue? You know, the person that people come to see.
The funny thing is, Jody remembers more about how to do spreadsheets than I do.
Yeah, dude, I'm on top of this shit.
You're
I
an
love it.
expert, dude. That's
Here's the
impressive.
thing, John. You're missing the whole point. You're number 3. Devin's number
No.
10, and he's on the show now.
First of all, I am not number 3.
Okay.
There's no way am I number 3.
Yeah.
If
that's
I
why
stop
put you at
doing this
number
show
3.
tomorrow, forget about the fact that I do all the editing and stuff like that. I'm not even counting.
That's why
that.
you're 10. for
Now,
behind
I
the
understand
scenes.
that part of it, but just the fact that if I just quit tomorrow and you and Jody and Devin showed up, the downloads would go woof, right off the
Yes.
cliff.
I agree.
Like a limp dick.
Yes,
That's why I'm still here doing this
Slide
show.
hustle. I will
Right.
say,
I know my
Rubberneckers
place.
did stay happening while you left, John, when you were on sabbatical the first time.
they did one episode, and that was the end of it.
Yeah, I guess it would change to like 15 other shows, I think.
Yeah, they all split off and did their own thing. They're all that's how. Yeah, again, me, I'm the glue. I'm the glue that holds us together.
You're the fucking John Henley.
I am the King Rubbernecker.
John Henley. I'm sorry.
Yes, but the question is, who is the best podcaster?
I am.
Not the king. We all agree John's King Rubbernecker. No one's going to disagree with that. But are you the best podcaster?
Of course, I'm the best podcaster. Wait, are you out of your mind? I'm the best kept
I guess
secret in
so.
podcasting.
That is true.
What's
John.
funny to me is no one's defending Devin, ranked
Yeah.
10th place. Aren't I supposed to be the mean one? And you guys are supposed to stick up for Devin? I guess it's hard when he hasn't shown up.
I think, can you make his sustainability like 1 notch lower? Because I'm not saying he's not coming back, but you probably would take 1 off for two tardy or 2 absences. In a
Yeah, I
row,
mean,
you know?
last week he was sick. This week there's no excuse.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, if you had a bad week or something like that, or just come here and sit here and just don't say anything. Hey, a couple weeks ago,
Okay,
Dave-
sorry to interrupt. Josh in the comments said the best podcaster is Eric Zane.
yes, he is.
So Josh, you can bump him up.
No, he's not. He sucks. We're trying to get him on the show.
He
Josh,
goes
Does
to
that mean
funny.
is it better? Do we have to be nice to him or mean to him?
No,
What's more likely to encourage him to come on the show?
He's in bed right now. He doesn't.
No, not today, but in the future.
I understand that. He goes to bed like at 8:30. He's not even up when I already talked to him about this.
Oh, John behind the scenes.
He's
Yeah.
a zaniac.
Yeah, behind the scenes. That's why I'm a number 10. I'm the man behind the scenes.
Yes,
I'm
we-
shucking and
we all
jiving.
agree.
Yes.
Put it this way: we agree on much more than we disagree on.
Right.
Much more.
John is actually like a sweet, almost silly grandpa guy when there's not a mic in front of his face. It's pretty fun.
All right, let me ask you this. I'm going to go right to the chat. I'm going right to the chat. Between me and Dave, who are you here to see? And we'll let the chat decide. Who's the
That's not
better
question, it's
podcast?
who's
But
the
I don't
best
care about
podcast.
anybody else. I don't care about anybody else. I care about me and Dave. Who's the better podcaster between Dave and I?
It's
Go
a
ahead, chat.
small
Let us know.
sampling.
It's our best. It's our most rabid fans.
If the commenters know how to be funny, they'd pick another name, and neither of us.
Comments. It's a box of donuts.
Okay,
I
Duchess
guess I'm
is
the
a-
Cherry Hill Chode.
is a massive John stan. We know that.
And
Chef-
again,
Chef?
Tristan doesn't understand the assignment. He puts in Jody.
Yes,
He's probably
no,
drunk.
I said between the
Tristan
two
does
of us.
understand. That's what I said. Jody, and look, Josh says Jody as well. See, that says
Josh
Jody.
says John all the way.
Jody all the way.
Guys,
I like the pictures on Dave's wall.
I'm not getting into a dick measuring contest with you two assholes because I'm not going to get past the nutsack, you know?
And that's why Jody wins. Congratulations, Jody.
Yay.
Okay.
You
Are we done? Are we done with that?
I don't know yet. I still think I should have you guys should just Dave should be groveling right now and begging for forgiveness.
I think
15
Andrew was
minutes
ranked.
is plenty for a spreadsheet.
I think Andrew had too many funny points. I think he should have been bumped down to about a 5.
Yeah, well, you know, that's Dave's little buddy.
Why would you spend any more than 15 minutes on a spreadsheet in a show? That's the limit.
That's pretty good.
Oh, we're down. Listen, we're down
Okay.
on Rubbernecker, and we need to stretch.
Yeah, give me a
Okay.
palate cleanser, John.
All right.
How much you been eating this week, John?
That's normal. I mean, nothing's changed.
Okay.
I haven't went up or down. I feel better now. I think I'm
Hey,
I think I'm past the COVID window.
You
Okay.
sound way better. I heard you on Boomer Bunker. You sound like you're back to at least 90%. Good
Yeah.
job.
Are
Hey,
you stretching your skin out with more food or stretching
No.
your muscles with all the
No.
exercise you were doing?
Dave, you're going to be really, really impressed. I
Am
went
I?
and signed up for the gym that has
Oh
a
my
pool, a
God.
walking pool, and everything.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
And as soon as I get done, as soon as I test negative for COVID, I'm going in,
Yes.
dude. Because now I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of the COVID anymore.
Don't be. You're going to go be a water walker. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get you some weights.
So look
So-
out for everybody in the New Jersey public swimming pool. John's coming.
Tidal wave. Oh, God.
All right. So I want to get into this one story. Jody put it on the board. Mike Tyson is on a plane.
Man.
And so you're sitting there and you're right behind Mike Tyson on a plane. And you know what? You say, hey, Mike, big fan. Oh, can we get a picture? And Mike Tyson is nice enough to take a picture with you and all. Okay, buddy, thanks and all. You know. And the guy will not stop. He will not stop. He will not stop.
Yep.
Until Mike came over the seat like a fucking lion
Like a pit
and
bull.
started pummeling this fucking guy. And I tell you what, I'm on Mike's side. I am on Mike's side with this
I'm
one.
pick the other side. Okay. I'll
Yeah,
pick the other side.
You're going to have to pick the other side and look like an asshole.
Well,
You got it, Dave.
So
Violence is never the answer, John.
hey, listen.
I think I picked the violence is the answer option last week. So
This guy was a fuck. That's the
Right.
thing is I saw the first video first of him kind of just punching at the guy, and then I saw the before tape, and
yeah.
I saw the guy's face after, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty much a receipt.
So imagine, right? You get your camera out, and this is what you see. Let's see if I get this. Is there any sound in this one? Here we go.
Hey.
Jesus
Mike, come on.
Christ.
Let's go stop back. Let's do the horse, man.
Got about 5.
He got about 5. Oh, oh.
Hey.
Oh, okay, it's
Oh.
over. Yeah, see.
Ooh, dang.
I mean, he roughed him up.
I think the
So-
sounds were from his shoulder hitting the wall of the plane. Look at that got his little temple dusted up. Got a little kiss.
Yeah, that's knuckles right there. There's the knuckle prints from where
Yep.
I tell you, got to hit somebody hard to break skin with a knuckle.
Wow. It is Mike Tyson.
Right. So, not to be outdone, Dana White, back to this thing over here. You know, StreamYard's nice.
Wait,
Yeah.
what did that guy do to deserve being punched?
I had some other thoughts. Did you see the video of what he was doing to Mike Tyson behind him?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, sorry.
he
Go
was
ahead, Joey.
provoking him
He was very much provoking him. That he was drunk, and that's the thing.
physically,
Is,
verbally.
so they were in first class. So number one, I've never been on a plane, so I'm not sure how it's set up, but apparently it looks like in first class you have like these little pods, like these.
I
little
don't know
tube-
how planes work.
I know how they
That's not-
work. I've just never been.
First
on
of all,
one, so I don't know how
Jody,
the seats
that's
work.
not first class. That wasn't first class, was it? That looked
I'm
like
just-
coach to me.
If you look at it, those seats were not on
Okay.
top of each
I
other.
love how
Those
that
were-
affects the argument.
Well, it does.
Well, I
little
mean, I
bit.
guess it did affect the argument, like whether you're at the Oscars in tuxedos or whether you're at a bar. It kind
Yeah,
of
if you're in
does change the
steerage.
argument, doesn't it?
I think the point is in those little pods, the point is you're not like it's your own bubble. Like you're not supposed to bother people at all. So like John said, he's
yeah.
pretty lucky that Mike was cool and was like, okay, cool. Yeah, whatever. But from over his seat, he just kept talking to him. Hey, Mike.
Right.
Oh, you're not going to believe it. Something. Had his phone out and shit like that. And he just kept fucking with him. And it's like, this isn't the zoo, motherfucker. Like there's not a piece of glass between you and the tiger. And
Right.
you felt like pulling the tiger's tail and you got dusted for it, dude.
But
Yeah.
did he touch Mike Tyson?
I don't know if he touched Mike Tyson. He was
So
raping
you're
his
saying
ears.
So
You're
was that
s-
Mike Tyson's only option to go with physical violence? That's all he could do because, hey, he's a boxer.
no.
I mean, if you marry Mike Tyson, I'd probably agree with you.
He
If
probably
you
could
marry
have
a
yelled at
boxer
him.
and you
Yeah.
get hit, then it's a terrible thing. But he's a boxer,
right.
Yeah.
so I guess I'm kind of circling around to agree with you guys, maybe,
Yeah.
because that guy knew he was Mike Tyson.
right.
Knew it, like without question. And that's where I get lost in the weeds because I'm like, okay, Mike Tyson has beat up a couple people. He beat up that girl, that lady, and he beat up that guy on a plane.
Yes.
I have to imagine that Mike Tyson interacts with thousands of people. Maybe not so much now, but over the course of
how
his
often does he
career
get
and life.
triggered that bad? Yeah,
That's what I'm
I know
saying.
what you
Like,
mean.
because people started getting, I got my Twitter account locked up arguing over this dumb shit today. And that was the deal is somebody was like, violence is not the answer. And I was like, he was raping his ears. Like, this is bullshit, And the person was like, well, what did Robin Givens have to say about it? And I was like, what did Robin Givens fucking say to him? I said, you got to think out of let's call it 20,000. That's not the number. It's probably way more than that. But 20,000 people crossed paths with Mike Tyson, and he's not beating the fuck out of them for whatever reason. And I'm sure they weren't all great. There was probably some words exchanged, some talk, some back and forth.
None of us would ever provoke Mike Tyson like that.
What did those
Never.
two fucking people happen to do that made him so goddamn mad that he unleashed the fucking fury? And that dude was getting hit short range. Like, if Mike Tyson would have squared up with him and had
He'd
room,
have killed him.
he'd have took his head off his shoulders. He gave him a little phone booth, a little just fucking trimmed his fucking temples out a little bit.
Yeah. And
But
again,
you deserve that. It's
I
Mike
think he
Tyson.
did. Yes. And the thing is, to drive the guy to turn around and start whooping up on you. I mean, he deals with the public all the time. So Dana White is now going to show you how to handle being on a plane with Mike Tyson. And this is first class, by the way.
Hey, come on. Move it. I like this seat. I like it better.
Yeah. Move.
There you go.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So let's just let. Oh, no, I was going to be racist. I'm pulling back on the racism this week and the misogyny.
You are.
It's 22 minutes in, and I've not been racist or misogynistic once.
So basically what you're
Pat
saying,
myself
Dave,
on the back.
so are you saying,
Who do we blame for that? Black people.
I get it, Dave. I get it.
So what? Mike Tyson can just do whatever he wants, and you just got to say, "Oh, okay, Mike."
So, well, the
'Cause
thing
you're just
about
gonna
it
hit
is,
me if you don't get your fucking way.
but
That's not how we conduct civilization.
so what you're saying is
wrong.
the fact that he's black is why he's violent. Is that what you're saying?
No, that's what you're saying, John.
I think that's what you're saying. You're
No,
I
just
heard
saying,
you. I heard
what
you say it
you're
first,
saying.
John.
Oh, I'm sorry
I
for my
was
ignorance
saying-
about black people.
so.
Okay,
Damn it.
I was saying because he's a boxer. He's a boxer, or
Right.
that is kind of
ex-boxer.
true. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's
I
get this
look
straight.
at it this way. Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson was probably high as a bat's ass. Like, he's got his own brand of weed and he eats mushrooms. Like, he probably
Oh.
saw 3 of that guy's fucking head. Why would you mess with Mike Tyson? Like, I just don't understand it. And the way I see it is Mike Tyson has a lot of money. That dude's going to sue him probably for assault, and he's going to learn $1 million mistake or $1 million lesson. Don't fuck with Mike Tyson on a plane.
Yeah. Just so I forgot I have this video here. This might help you out a little bit.
Dave says Dave is gonna he's all hopped up on that crack cocaine from the ghetto. God damn it, Dave.
from the
No, I-
ghetto.
They
Did I
don't-
say that? No, I
They
did
don't
not.
have crack in the Catskills. That's where they
Oh,
invented
he
it.
is in first class.
This is George talking to Mike Tyson, bro. This shit crazy, bro. Mike Tyson.
He's about to get his ass kicked by Mike Tyson.
Yeah, okay, he's pissing me off.
Tyson.
Look at his face.
What do
though.
you do?
Mike Tyson.
Oh,
trying
you
to
got to
get
see his
some
face.
You don't know how to act.
He's me.
Tyson looking out, man. This shit crazy as fuck. Should have never gave you his money.
He's acting silly.
I mean, I can rail on white people as well if you want.
Look at him. Look at his face.
Net flight.
Oh,
Mike Tyson. Turn that way.
he got knuckled up.
Bless his heart.
That's his heart.
He looks like
Little
Neil
moron.
from A Cult of Us.
That
He's
is
like
too
the
funny.
face of annoying entitled white guys.
You got
Yeah.
everything.
They
you
think
got
they can get
everything you
away
ever
with
wanted.
anything,
Yep.
and nothing's ever going to touch them. And then, well, yeah, I mean, they usually learn their lesson eventually.
That's great.
Holy shit!
Air justice.
Duchess said it must be stressful for me to not be misogynistic. It
Is
is.
It must be tough.
On this show, it is.
Yes.
In my real life, I'm surrounded by women all the time, so I've got to be constantly holding back. This is my outlet.
Yeah. So, and not only is it here in the United States that the people are acting a fool and, throwing hands.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go into international slaps.
We're going to some international
We're
slaps
going
here.
international.
Woman allegedly punched in Perth nail salon after asking another patron to wear a mask.
Oh,
Yes.
damn.
Look at this. A woman had left with chipped teeth and a concussion after a disagreement in a Perth nail salon over COVID-19 mandates.
God damn, dude.
Jill Sheehan was allegedly attacked after asking a woman next to her to wear a mask at a salon in
I'm
Wanneroo.
sure she asked just nicely and wasn't being a cunt about it at all.
You don't think so, right? That's what you're saying.
Right.
In
I'm
Western
going to take
Australia.
the old ladies side on this one.
Hold on. Hold on.
Hold
There's
on.
some dialogue.
I asked her if she'd put a mask on, and she said, "Who are you?
Who are you? Who the fuck
I'll
are you?
spit on you."
Who the fuck are you, cunt?
And said, "You'll spit on me, and I'll do you for assault." And that was it. She went for me.
Yep. Then she went.
The mother of two was punched in the face repeatedly. Salon staff immediately called police, who said, as well as a concussion, Mrs. Sheen suffered bruising, cuts, and chipped teeth. I don't know if you fuck around and find out. That's what I'm saying. You know, it's
These
funny.
women, holy shit.
When women,
Did you find the video there?
I didn't see any video for this. I looked for video. I couldn't find
It's a
it.
pretty good still shot. She's like giving her a right cross.
But like
It was
women,
in that
when,
link.
is it in the link?
It was at the top. Oh,
I don't see it.
I'll look for another link.
All right. So here's the deal. When women fight, the first thing they do is they latch onto each other's hair,
Yeah.
and then they try to pull their shirt up.
I love it.
And then if once someone's exposed,
That's why Jerry
breast,
Springer enticed that every fucking episode.
it's like body shots.
They fight like hockey players.
Yeah, they try to get the jersey off.
Pull the jersey off and just start throwing haymakers. It's great.
It is pretty amazing.
Was this?
Damn.
So
I'm asking, was it in Jersey? No,
Hey,
No,
John,
this is
in
in
Australia.
It's in Australia.
that's what I was gonna say. Is I don't know how stringent your fucking mask shit was there, Dave. But I had somebody chastise me about wearing a mask one day. It didn't go crazy or anything, but like it was uncomfortable as shit for a moment in public. I was gonna ask John if anybody got you, and just like, put your fucking mask on. But I'm assuming you were probably pretty liberal with your masks.
I don't go anywhere. I haven't been
Well.
anywhere in 2 years. I mean, if I go to the doctor's office or something like that, I wear a mask. And I went, and you know something? I was wearing a mask everywhere anyhow.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I have a big scar. I have a scar that goes from my fucking cheek to my ear. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't mind covering my face for a while because I didn't scare little kids anymore.
Yeah. So now the thing is that now they're taking sides on the mask.
Yeah,
So you
I
either
figured.
wear a mask or you don't wear a mask. And so my thing is, why is it that now you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. Why do you have to make people that don't want to wear a mask wear a mask?
Yeah.
Well,
What's
this
that
isn't
about?
the Boomer Bunker show. We're not going to get into this.
No.
I don't want to get into COVID. I want to get into people approaching because I was standing at a cash register. I walked inside, and I even had a
You wear masks for other people, retards.
right. So
Obviously,
Why?
It's not just for yourself.
Again, they don't. First of all, wait a minute. No, I'm not moving on. They don't
It's not
work.
the Boomer Bunker.
I don't care. The thing doesn't work anyhow. Most of these cloth masks
I'm
that they
not
put
debating
people on
about
there.
if masks work or not. All it was a lady walked up
That-
to me,
Right.
inside
And
the
so now you have to
station,
tell,
handed me a
and
mask.
Usually,
She
you're not
was
talking about
holding.
the main issue, John.
and then they say,
Let's
well,
assume
I
it's
have
surgical masks and they actually work.
I have a cancer child at home, and then my grandfather is there. He's very, very
Oh,
old.
okay. Here's John thinks he's fucking invincible now because he's just survived the COVID.
How bad can it be if it
Oh
didn't
my
take me
God.
out?
Super John, dude.
How bad can it be?
No one can kill you, John.
You
I mean,
fucking-
I've got
you
all
just
the-
won't die.
I've got
famous
all the
last words.
morbidities. All the morbidities.
I love it. But no, it was just the lady got very brazen and was just like, wear a mask. And I said, oh shit, I pulled mine up, over my face. But I was just like, the audacity to approach somebody you don't know who just walked 2 feet into a store to a cash register to buy cigarettes. You walk up with a mask that you're holding in your bare hand and ask me to put it on. Like, do you not see how that's a little weird? And
But
this lady
Jody,
was
we're a
doing it to
community
everybody.
and we help each other out.
I helped her
If
out
that
by
person's got to convince you to wear a cloth mask that doesn't really work.
listen. I helped
then
her out by
That's what it takes to keep
this is what
society
I did.
together.
This is what I did. I put my hands up and I said, whatever, lady. And I walked out of the gas station instead of going Mike Tyson on her.
Yes,
Well-
you didn't go. The point is, you didn't go Mike Tyson.
Because I'm a nice guy. But what I'm saying is, this is a truck stop. Like, that old lady could have gotten her fucking skull thumped later on in the day. Like, be very careful approaching strangers with your bullshit because you might catch the wrong one.
Exactly.
There's
The
nothing
threat of
stopping them.
violence shouldn't be the reason to not do things.
That's why I don't do things.
because you'll get hit.
All right. So
Yeah.
let me say, so Dave, let's say this.
What?
Hang on. So,
What world are we living in?
okay. So let's just say this. What if you're in a Piggly Wiggly, like Jody
I don't
is?
know what that is.
That's a
John.
grocery store.
It's a
Dave.
grocery store. It's actually a grocery store.
That's a
So you're in
grocery
the
or
pig
whatever
For
the fuck
picking
you
the
guys
funniest
call it.
name grocery store. Well
That's
done.
good.
Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah.
I think you should move that funniness up a little bit on the spreadsheet.
Oh, because you said
3.5.
3.5.
All right.
So the Piggly Wiggly, you go into Piggly Wiggly and you're standing there without your mask on, and a lady comes up to you and says, excuse me, could you put a mask on because I'm a cancer patient? And I just turn to her and say, you know what? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, can you get the fuck
I
away
don't
from me?
smack her. I don't
Please?
smack her, but I tell her, get the fuck away from me. I'm not wearing
Why do
a
you
mask.
have to be mean about it?
You know you're a cancer patient. Stay the fuck away from me. All right, now.
So, okay, so all immunocompromised people just have to stay in their homes.
Stay the
They're
fuck
not
in the
allowed to
house. Yeah.
Go out into society.
Yeah. Yes. Stay in the
Or get-
house.
or
Like I
get a
just did
rubber
for 2
suit.
fucking years.
A rubber
I
suit
stayed
or
in the
a
house.
ball.
I
Roll
tell you
around
what,
with
I
it.
do kind of agree with you on that point. There's our wonderful left-hard mouthpiece government broadcaster, the ABC. They keep putting out articles about the poor immunocompromised people that haven't been able to go out in 3 years. Now they're scared to go out and it's just like,
Where the fuck were you going in the first place
Look.
on your scooters?
we shut everything down in Australia.
Yes.
We gave everyone a chance to work out how to survive COVID,
Yep.
and then we opened it back up. If you're not happy with that, then I agree. Go fuck yourself. We did everything we could. We weren't like America or some of the other third world countries where the
Third
hospital
world
system,
country.
the hospital system got completely overloaded. We didn't do that. So
You
go
guys
fuck
kind of
yourself.
did just skirt by on that shit, didn't you? That's good for you.
Well, they're on
Moving
a
on.
fucking island.
Yay for Australia.
Yeah, they're on an island.
Candace Owens no longer has to come and invade our country to
Yeah, it's just what Josh said.
free
Third
us
world
from
country.
tyranny.
You definitely overinflate your country and your ego, and also your podcasting ability.
Yeah, Dave.
How
Yeah,
many
Dave.
homeless people do you have?
inflated
And
motherfucker.
undereducated and homeless people in America.
I got a
What's
lot.
the deal with that?
Yeah.
Well, because I don't want to do it because then I'll be yelled at for being at the Boomer Bunker.
Because it's a freedom.
Yeah.
You have the freedom.
I'm pissed
to
off
be
about
homeless.
it too. We spend good money for fucking teachers around here, and my kid didn't know that fucking quarter after the hour was 15 minutes.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
was like-
teach your kids to tell time?
I thought I didn't have to.
No, John, that's the parents' responsibility.
Yeah, I got to send them to fucking school. I come home and she says it was quarter after. It was 25 minutes. I went, what? I said, you're joking, right? She goes, what's a quarter? I said, a quarter of an hour or a quarter of a dollar?
What do
Quarter
you
of a
mean?
dollar is 25. A quarter of an hour is 15. She looked me in the eye and said, what's the difference? I said, 40. I said, you got to be kidding me, right? You're pulling my chain. Like you're messing with me right now. You're not serious.
Yeah, kids will fuck with you too. So maybe
Yeah.
sometimes you really got to figure out they're that stupid. My kid hit me with one last night. Got my
What did-
kid's like 6 now. He's a little boy and he's got his penis. That's what we call it. We make sure that we don't give it funny nicknames or anything. So if there's any weird shit,
Well,
like
first
I'm real
of all, Jody, don't just presume because he's a boy he's got a penis. Those things
Dave,
don't
you
fuck
perfectly
Dawn.
align.
Dave,
Don't.
Dave, Guys, settle down. Listen, because this is joyous and this is straight from the mouth of babes.
Okay.
So last night he's kind of talking to me back and forth, and I've been trying to teach him to clean it really well. I'm like, make sure and clean it up because it's gonna be summertime. I don't want him to get any fucking like rashes and shit.
Yes.
So he was like, because you got to clean your penis, and I'm like, yep. And he was like, can you clean your penis? And I was like, I do. And he goes, and mommy cleans her penis, and I go, yep. And he goes, because everybody's got penises, right? And I go,
Yes.
yes. Guys, I swear to God, I looked him right in his face, and I just go, yep, sure. He's 6.
What?
He said, because everybody's got, I figure at this point in my life, it would be easier for me to explain to him that everybody has a penis than it's going to be to explain what a vagina is and all that other stuff and what they have and all that. I just went with it. I just said, yeah, everybody's got a penis. Sure.
Yeah, I was going to ask the same thing.
Jody. It's time for him to learn.
No, it's
All right,
not.
so
Yes, it is.
Brandon,
Don't say
3-4,
it.
3-4, whatever.
there's a
He's
question
6.
in the chat.
Yes.
Is the boy circumcised?
We are matching. Yes. We have the
Okay.
same ding dongs.
Okay.
I mean, he's got me by like an inch. He's
So
a little bigger.
Right. He's not an anteater. Wait, well, you know what? At 6 years, well, he's just starting school. I mean,
That might be the
when do you-
episode
when do you-
title.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
Everybody has a
say. Once they
penis.
start at school, they kind of need to know that, boys
Right.
and girls biologically are different.
yeah, exactly.
Is that
But
okay?
why would
or
they?
does
Because
that-
we've
have I
had to
just triggered
explain.
leftards with saying that? I don't know.
So we've had to explain that to him because there was another bad little kid that apparently had a club where it was like one day he come home and said some kid showed me his dick today. Like he didn't say
Oh, yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
but he was just like some kid who had a part thing and we had to show your penis to get in. And we were like, you didn't do that? And he goes, no, I didn't do it. And we were like, you probably shouldn't play with them anymore. And we had a moment because we're like, should we call the cops? Should we call the parents? Should we do anything? And we looked it up and they were like, it happens, dude. Like they show each other their dicks. He's like, but as long as nobody was touching anything, just
right.
let it
Did
go.
you guys
Tell
never
them.
do this? Show me mine and I'll show you yours.
So I was just going to say, if we were
Does
having
everyone do
that
that?
club, Dave would be the guy that would say to get in the clubhouse, you got to show us your dick.
Show me
That
your
would be
dick.
Dave.
For
Just
sure.
only to Devin. Devin's sick is the only one I'm interested in seeing.
That's true. Yeah.
John and
Dave is-
Jody. Well,
Yeah.
I've seen
Mine's-
Jody's already.
Mine's okay.
John's-
Yes.
I can guess. Duchess asked, Jody, is your wife also circumcised?
She is.
Brilliant.
We believe in the old. We're Islamic. And,
Yeah, you
we
guys. Yep,
just-
right.
sure.
You just remove the bean.
FGM, female genital mutilation.
I wear it around
Jesus.
my neck in a pennant.
Wow. That's, at least you can find it now.
Yeah, it's right here.
There's another point up to 4 and funny.
Okay. On a serious note, can't you just say to the kid, no, boys and girls are different
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
without
was-
going into details?
It was late. Now, if this had been a middle of the day question, I probably would have done it, but it was before bedtime. Dude, he gets into some shit. The other night, he tried to make his mom cry. He was just like, hey, mommy. And she was like, what? And he goes, imagine if a baby died. And she was like, why would you say it? It's just weird shit? And I got to reel him in and just be like, dude, I know you're at a point where your brain is going 100 miles an hour, but like, don't say that kind of shit to other people because it makes them really sad. Having kids.
All right.
is
Who
a
wrote
trip.
that? Who wrote "Is John Dick also fat"? Who wrote that? Because it was somebody in here.
Yeah, Josh asked,
Josh
is
said,
Dave's
is
dick
Dave's-
also crippled?
No, but it shakes.
Yeah. Again, someone takes a shot at you, and then you got to take a swing at me.
That's how it works, yes.
No, it's not how it works.
Yeah, well, it kind of is, yep.
So
It's on brand. Definitely
For
on
you.
brand. For me, yes.
It also has an accent, Josh.
yeah.
And, I mean, the thing is, when we had 4, 5, 6 members, we all felt maybe a bit vulnerable, except for John, who's irreplaceable. But if we're down to 3, then we can't really lose another one, can we?
Yeah, you're stuck with it now, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Ride or
basically.
die.
Mm-hmm. All righty. I guess we're done with the thing. Yeah, I would say.
Are we going to audition? Have auditions for a new 4th member, or we'll just?
Yeah, we could.
Is it too soon?
I don't know. Hey, dude, you know what? If you don't put up, it's just like this is life. You know what? If you don't
Right.
show up, so we'll put somebody else in the seat.
Podcast is
Yeah.
life.
That's right.
I think the show's best when we have 4 people. 'Cause
exactly.
there's redundancy. If someone rage quits, we still have 3 people to
Right.
keep going, unless it's John and he shuts everything down.
I'm not.
Of course,
I
there's always
promise.
that threat.
Everybody's got the passwords now. I wouldn't do that again. I was wrong. And I don't know how many times I got to fucking apologize for it.
John,
And-
no,
and-
but you're still like the Mike Tyson of this show. If it, or the threat's always there. If we fuck with you in the right way.
No. I tell you what, this show has taught me a lot about life and about myself, that maybe I take myself too seriously for a while there. And I don't do that anymore.
You got to be silly, man. Just roll with it.
Because
The
like
best.
even today, I said, I see Dave tap dancing on the minefield. I said, he's in here trying to provoke a fight. And guess what? That motherfucker's going to get a fight.
He's good at it.
Right. I'm not backing down. But again, I'm not steaming like Dave thinks he's a better podcaster than me. Because that would be ridiculous.
As I say many times, I should not be able to trigger anyone.
Well, that's not true too.
Right.
Hey, Dave. It might not
Yes,
be the
sir.
time to do it right now, but I was listening to a show earlier this week that had Jamingo on it. He actually does a pretty solid Gilbert Godfrey. Have you ever heard him do a Gilbert Godfrey?
Maybe bits, but
You know, I like voices. I'm telling you right now, that was a good, because you've already got the accent. It's got to be way easier for you to do it than it is for me. But like, you should do that more often. You should do fucking $5 for it.
Oh, the motherfucker! He died now, and I'm like, he's dead.
Yeah,
now.
so the price goes up. Now you can charge $10.
Right, I can do the ghost of Gilbert Godfrey.
Do it. This is the ghost of Gilbert Godfrey.
This is the ghost of Gilbert Godfrey. I'm in heaven with all these other loser comedians. Meanwhile,
okay.
my
You got
wife's
the loudness
fucking the
right.
pool boy. I wasn't even cold yet. My wife and the pool boy did an Eiffel Tower over my dead body.
He's got to get warmed up. I kind of put him on the spot. Sorry, but it was really good.
That's how it goes, though, with me. I mean, with Gilbert, when you're doing Gilbert, you got to think of the most sickest, weirdest shit.
Sure.
And just blurt it the fuck out.
My favorite
Josh
was
says
it.
it sounds like Donald Trump.
That's my Trump.
You do a good Biden too. John's got a few
No.
accents.
My Donald Trump's more like this. Gilbert is a good comedian, very fine comedian. Little over the top, little bit of he's a Jewish man, and he was with a lot of, but a good comedian, good comedian. That's
Now,
my Trump.
Let me hear your Gilbert Godfrey, Dave.
No.
Do it right now.
Well, I don't do a Gilbert Gottfried, but I did back in the day do an Aristocrats joke that went for 17 or 18 minutes. I
It was
believe.
impressive. It's one of my favorite things. I have it on my hard drive.
Oh my
This is
god!
when I fell in love with Dave, I think, officially.
And yeah, it was publicly available until it got taken down off
Oh, we were going to cry
SoundCloud
about
and
this again.
YouTube, I think. Yeah, right.
Cry about, oh,
Because
SoundCloud,
it was
yeah.
too offensive.
It's pretty good.
Well,
though.
it is the most offensive joke there is.
It's that's
it's
kind of the point.
amazing. Yeah,
It's a masterpiece.
It is
Anybody
a
wants to listen to it, give me $5. I'll let you hear Dave tell an Aristocrats joke. That'll rival any other one you heard. I promise. It's the best.
yeah.
It's just a little long, but you know.
But
And you get what you
that's
pay
the thing
for.
about yeah.
The trick is to go as long as you can without repeating yourself and be as nasty as possible. And I think you did a very fine job, sir.
Yeah, the thing was, we were talking about, Bob brought up a video of him doing a cameo. And I thought to myself, Jesus, Gilbert Godfrey's doing cameos?
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, and it was a cameo.
Well, he's doing cameos in heaven now.
Yeah, it was, wait a minute, it's even worse. Some township hired him to do a cameo about to come get vaccinated. They had like this big, and nobody was showing up to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
So he's like, I crawled from my deathbed to come do a cameo for a fucking vaccine. They don't work. Well, what am I going to do? They're paying me, so I got to tell you they're going to work.
Yeah.
So come over,
All right, wait a
get
minute.
your vaccine, and then I'll get paid again.
It's not bad. Any other dead
What?
anybody other comedians die this week? We good? We didn't make it.
I think that's it.
I think this is the year comedy is dying, guys. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
you can't do comedy anymore. What what did I
I
say
meant
the other-
literally.
Oh, you mean they're dropping dead?
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
I mean,
fuck.
you know what's funny out of all of it is Artie Lang is still alive.
Kicking. I got a few on my death pool. I got Danny DeVito and Christopher Lloyd. Like I got
Yeah.
a few comics that I think could potentially eat it this year.
Mm.
Anyway, so we've lost the momentum at 45 minutes in. That's why we need a fourth member.
Yeah.
Well, I got stuff.
Yeah, we
Everyone
gotta-
gives 15 minutes.
We got plenty of other shit.
I got something that's going to kill 15 minutes.
Oh, brilliant.
So I have this this article,
Okay.
and again, teachers, why do you have to dress like this? I mean, these are young kids. Look at this. Look, this is the
Look at what?
teacher.
Oh wow.
I mean, come on.
What's wrong with that?
Well, if they're in high school or middle school, this isn't even fair.
What if it's kindergarten?
Okay.
Okay, can you describe what we're looking at, John?
So then
I'm
your
not
son,
seeing anything out of the ordinary.
Jody's son would have came in and said, "Dad, my dick got hard in school today because
Yeah. My penis stood up today.
Yeah, my penis stood up today because Mrs. C over here was holding a microphone like that, and I don't understand it."
God
Right.
damn, dude.
But that's a lesson to learn. Just because your dick gets hard doesn't mean you got to do anything about it.
I don't think I had any sexy teachers. That might have been my problem.
She's an educator, John.
I understand, but come on, am I wrong here?
No, she looks like Stacy Keebler with brown hair.
All right, now this one here, I think this one's stretching. I mean, that's a plain Jane trying to.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
right, exactly.
God damn, that's somebody's mom.
Come on now, what's up with this?
Yo, this lady's got her whole ass out.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
Those aren't.
I mean, I heard
pants,
a camel toe, but what is that? That's called an elephant knuckle or something, right? Look at the size of that.
That's a hippo foot right there, boy.
Yeah.
God damn.
All right, come on. How's a young man supposed to concentrate on anything with that walking around?
I don't know. That's silly.
Fine. That's business attire.
So hold on, Dave.
What's the problem? The high heels?
I'm not going to let this slide, but this know as just as well as I do that these fucking women are trying to be sexy in their place of work. That has to be a kink for them. Like maybe they're trying to draw attention from male teachers or principals or some shit. Like they're trying to be nasty, whatever they're doing. But for sure some of these chicks are enjoying the fact that these dudes are busting to their shit.
I don't know what this woman's even doing in this article.
No. Women can wear whatever they want, and you're not allowed to sexualize them at all. You got it? Ever.
Come on. What the fuck is going on here? Now, everybody walked out, sniffed the corner of that desk on the way out.
Well, she put her whole ass on that desk.
Look at that. And look at the black kids like trying to pay attention. Like he's not looking or anything like that. Look at that. What are you out of your mind?
It looks like a wad of dough. Like just a loaf of bread before you bake it, just laid across the top of a desk.
I don't think
this point of this article.
No wonder our kids aren't learning anything. They can't pay attention to what's on the screen because what's up in the front of the classroom. All right, now knock it off with the hooker boots. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
I think that's
a troll job.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think they got this off of a porn site, to be quite honest with you.
God damn it. Have we been had?
They definitely are. Okay.
What's that? What is that?
That's a bodysuit, like Mr. Muscles. Wasn't that
oh my God, she's got a bodysuit on with the muscle. Oh my God. And with the camel toe? How old are those fucking kids?
Punishment when people bring up fake articles?
John, can you zoom in on that? I did one the other day. I don't feel so bad.
Hang on.
Yeah, zoom in on
we got to try and save it somehow. John, if you happen to be hot and female and a teacher, what are you saying? So you just have to wear
business attire
sack every day?
No, Dave, don't sit here and take that. I know what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
What am I doing?
You're just being adversarial. Whatever.
I'm trying to save this article that was a fake.
It's not a fake. You don't. What do they Photoshop her in front of this class?
Yeah,
it's not a fake.
No, I don't think it's fake. But I'm saying that last picture was probably fake.
That last one was fake.
That was a gal in tall boots.
This one.
This whole article is supposed to be like teachers caught in weird compromise.
To be honest with you, this is a acceptable attire. She's got a nice dress. It's long and all that.
I would still jerk off hard at that teacher.
Yeah, she can't help it. She's an attractive woman.
God, that's no good because you can see her elbows and knees, John. No good. Full sleeves.
He switched
and full long skirts all the way down to their feet.
This is caked up though, man. Jesus.
This is why our kids don't know how to read a clock. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Josh says it's a digital rendering.
It's
all fake. Man. It's all photoshopped.
All right, that's enough of that. Okay, so that's wrong. That's wrong.
I wish I had this.
No,
Yeah,
that's
Ding,
fine.
That's
ding.
fine. That's fine.
I think we
That's
just draw the
wrong.
line differently. I mean, this isn't very good for the audio listeners to just say
That's true.
fine, that's no good, that's fine.
That's all right. I'm
The
sorry.
point is,
Go
we
back.
all draw the line. We all draw the line at a different place. Like,
Hot
I'm not going to
teachers,
say,
man.
oh yeah, teachers should be able to wear bikinis, and that should be fine.
Hey, you know what I didn't
Should be able
see?
to wear
Dress, isn't that dress a little short?
No,
Isn't
hold
that
on.
dress a little short?
I didn't see any gay dude teachers with like dick chomping fucking blue jeans on standing in front of a class. There should be some of that at least if it's going to be equal.
Right.
Piccolo says in the chat, no more hot pics because he's getting a boner.
See?
So just
Oh, a boner. You getting your
A
boner over
boner.
there, Piccolo? Good for you,
he's
mate.
cracking a stiffy.
Oh, wanker.
So we all agree teachers shouldn't wear bikinis. They especially shouldn't wear the new see-through line by the Kendall Jenner or whichever bitch
Yeah.
came out with the swimsuits that are kind of see-through. That's definitely not on.
Should men be teachers or would that be bad? Because
Should
they're going to be
men be
like, they're
teachers?
trying to blow your fucking kids or they're going to teach them how to be toxic men.
Well, I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but there was quite a few teachers that got done at my school. One of them was he taught grade 5, so I don't know what that is, 9-year-olds or something like that.
10. Yeah.
And he was an open over tucker. So had to wear uniforms because I went to a gay private school, and we had to tuck our shirts in.
Sure.
And he would tuck deep. He was a deep over
Deep tucker.
He was a deep tucker.
Right. Now that's what he did in public, and got away with it. No one thought anything of it.
So was it old guy or a younger guy?
Younger.
Okay.
He wasn't old.
Because old guys can be deep tuckers too, is where they put the belt like all the way up to their
Right.
tits, you know?
Yeah.
But like a deep tucker when you're a young person, like you're just trying
Yeah,
to show off the penis.
You do understand I'm saying tucking the
Your
kids,
shirt.
not themselves.
Oh.
Oh, he's tucking the kid's shirt in.
Oh.
Right, that's what I said. We all
I
had
thought-
to wear uniforms. We had to have our shirts tucked in.
Okay, deep tucker's gonna be the name probably.
Deep
And
tucker's
also,
definitely a name.
I didn't catch what you were saying until you said it just now.
Right?
Now
Yeah.
I'm crystal clear.
Why? Hey, listen. You tell the kid to
No.
tuck his pants in. You tell the kid to tuck his shirt
Yeah.
in. You don't tuck the kid's
That's
shirt
right.
in.
That's what all the other teachers did,
Oh,
except for this guy.
did he sniff
this
his
guy.
hands after?
He got convicted.
Is that
his
what
name,
you?
his name was Chris Clem. Chris Clem.
The
Right.
deep tucker.
Deep tucker.
And so that's what he did in public. And it turns out, that he did worse in private. I mean, only to a few kids, but he deep tucked everybody.
What if you saw
I'm
that
trying to-
now?
I
Like
was
if you
trying to remember
saw
the
a
other day-
grown man sticking his hand down the back or the front of some other kid, like a teacher or some shit, would you have the presence of
Right.
mind to just be
I
like,
would now, but as a kid,
"Hey man, did
that
you
being
just touch
said-
his
that being
dick?"
I was trying to remember if I was ever deep tucked,
Yeah.
and I don't think I was. So maybe I was smart enough to keep my fucking shirt tucked in,
Especially around deep tucker.
right? Because I didn't want to be deep tucked.
Yeah,
Like first
So I
time,
can
first time
possibly turn
shame on you.
around
Say-
on the
Dave
little
was-
kids that were deep tucked, that they knew what they were getting. Maybe they weren't old enough to consent to a deep tuck.
Yeah. Dave was
But
walking
I
around
knew
pulling
enough
people's
to
shirt
know-
tails out.
I'll just tuck my fucking shirt in myself.
Yeah. I don't. You know what, buddy? I don't need you tucking my shirt in.
Chris
See,
Clem,
you
can
were
stay
mad
the
that
fuck
you
away
didn't
from
get-
me.
You were mad that
Alright.
you didn't get molested because you thought you weren't cute. No, you just knew how to fucking tuck your shirt in if you don't.
Yeah,
wanna
there was
get a
no
thumb
reason
in
to
your butt.
molest you. There was no way to get in there.
Well, yeah, fat and ugly. Yeah, no, I know. There were multiple reasons to leave me alone. But...
Yeah, basic personality. I'm going with.
with tucking, Chris Clem, he didn't discriminate.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's
Fat,
good.
old, ugly.
If
Didn't
you're gonna be a
matter.
child
Ugly.
molester, is you don't want to be a racist too, I guess.
Yeah, really.
Right?
It's true.
That's a double whammy.
Yes, Duchess, you should be disturbed.
Right. The deep tuck. So Dave sent me down a rabbit hole on this one because I never heard of this before. And he was trying
Oh,
to find
God.
and
I did. I found a found a rapist.
you think
Case
this
closed.
she's
right?
just fucking crazy.
Case closed.
How long did that
I don't
take?
know if you can okay. I'll give you that this you might have found a woman rapist.
Hold on, let me see her. This is gonna make all the
Well,
difference.
see, there she is. No, just kidding.
No.
Oh shit.
That's
that
the
was
dude.
her back in her
Nope.
back in the day.
Nope.
Joyce
Uh,
McKinney.
Joyce
Nope.
McKinney. They went to Brigham. She went to Brigham Young University, and and she met this guy here, one of the Osmond family.
Yeah,
God
he's
damn.
a fucking Mormon.
He's a
Looks like
Mormon.
He looks like a Kennedy. Jesus
doesn't he?
Christ.
Right. So they started dating. And of course, when you go to Brigham Young, you have to take a vow of chastity. Well, he got her knocked up. And then she ended up having a miscarriage. Yeah,
Well,
I think
I think she lied about that, but
okay.
women lie about getting pregnant and having miscarriages all the time.
Hey, can I see that comment again? Whoever did that?
Which
The
one
last
was that?
one?
Okay.
So
Great
Greg
gabagool.
says, "Oh, a good old cinnamon muff. You
So
should
he
cut it
thinks it's-
down. You were almost funny. Just go cinemuff.
Cinemuff. You're close.
You're getting
So-
close. That's what I'm saying. You're
so
pun
close.
believable. Just cut it down a little bit. Cinemuff. I'm gonna write that down. God damn.
Yeah. So then the story proceeds.
So
to
the story
UK.
proceeds that he leaves Brigham Young and goes to England. And
Yeah.
this woman goes and
So
follows him.
Mormons have to do missionary work.
Yes.
But some of them go to the deepest, darkest Africa.
Oh damn.
Others go to Australia or the UK.
Yes.
It doesn't seem even, but anyway.
So she goes and kidnaps this dude, takes him to a fucking cabin, chains him up like Misery style,
Right.
and basically rapes him
Yes.
for days.
Now she's got an explanation that she doesn't believe it's rape, but
she
you know,
doesn't think
unreliable.
It's rape.
Right.
Yeah. And listen, I am very, very lenient on the ability of a woman to rape a man. And even I say this is rape.
I don't
Okay.
know, dude.
We found the one case.
The one case you found, the one case,
She posed as a nun. Oh,
She
she
posed-
really did trick this guy.
right?
Oh,
She-
man.
Uh,
He's probably
And
half retarded.
somehow she
That's
had
the
all this
problem.
money. No one knows where she got all this money to do all these things.
Oh,
Yeah.
she looks
To
like
just
Allison
travel around.
Hannigan. Look
She
at that
hired
shit.
bodyguards. She hired 2 bodyguards. Once the shit went down, started to go down, the bodyguards were like, "Whoa, we're not doing this." They
Yeah.
left.
Right.
She had one dude. They still don't know what the relationship was between those two, other than he was like a sex slave, manservant, maybe.
yeah, this
He helped
chick
out
was-
with the kidnapping.
Okay, so
Yeah, she could trick me for sure.
So
Yeah.
the point there that even with rape, women need help from a man.
Yeah.
They can't do it themselves.
They
Here you go,
There's 3
sweetheart.
things.
Yeah.
What can't women do? They can't
That's
open
why
jars.
That's
can't
why I
kill
say
bugs.
a woman can't rape a man, because a man should
can't
be able to
barbecue.
ward off a woman. You know what I mean? You should be able to
Right.
take. There's no way a woman should be able to rape a man.
Yes, but if you're
A
drugged
real
and
man.
then you're drugged and then you're tied up.
Okay, well, if you're drugged, that's a different story. And then if
Right.
you're drugged, isn't it like trying to put a piece
Yeah.
of boiled spaghetti in a piggy
That's what I was
bank?
gonna say, because I've been on drugs plenty of times and booze, and like sometimes your dick don't get hard all
Yeah,
the
they,
way.
they don't call it whiskey dick for nothing.
Yeah.
okay, how about this scenario? What about morning wood?
Yeah.
So she ties him down.
Right.
The effects of the drugs have faded. Ties him down, waits for him to fall asleep. He gets wood in his sleep, wet dreams or whatever, or morning wood. She waits for the window where it's hard
And then jumps on top.
and then
God,
jumps
dude.
on top.
I'm getting
All
kind
right.
of hard
There's the
just
scenario.
talking about it, to be honest.
You know what? I would have to say that's plausible, Dave. I'll give you that. She also had a thing for Mormon guys. She also she dated one of the Osmond brothers. back in
she
the
was
day.
trying to relive that fantasy.
Yeah, this is where she hired 2 bodyguards to help rescue Anderson.
Right.
Because she said that she wanted to deprogram him from the Mormon religion. And
Yes,
then again,
there's an
yeah.
hour and a half long documentary about it called Tabloid. And they interview Joyce McKinney. She's on the documentary. And
Right.
I do not believe a single word of what she says. She's totally delusional.
She's a lying cunt.
Yes.
Never happened.
So wait a minute. So then
And
again,
then it gets even weirder. Yeah.
so,
Okay. Yeah.
So
you've
now
got-
she gets
yep, right.
2008. She makes the headlines again, this time for dog cloning. All right. So now she goes to a South
Korea.
Korean laboratory to clone her
Right.
beloved deceased pit bull, Booger.
Oh shit.
So instead
The
of cloning dogs to eat
$50,000
them,
purchase a reduced price because she promised to garner publicity for the cloning lab, and so she to clone a pit bull. And then there was
that fucking dog looked like a zombie. Like that wasn't okay.
Right. So yeah.
What was it? Was the name of the dog? Booger, I think it was.
Yeah, Booger.
And then she named the clones something Booger, something Booger. Similar to like George Foreman naming his kid.
Every dog's named Booger.
George.
Come here, Booger. Come here, Booger. So
Wow.
Have you got to the bit where she ran someone over?
well, that's what I was getting to that.
Right.
So someone had either
Well,
done
she's
something to her
she's a woman,
dog.
Dave. Obviously, she's a terrible driver.
Right.
Yep.
But
And that's why we believe that Caitlyn Jenner's a real woman, because
Right.
she ran over and
somebody
killed
else.
somebody.
It's
But
true.
she did that when she was a
There's
man.
proof.
Yeah,
She
but
changed
No,
it.
she was
it was in her
transitioning,
heart.
John.
It was all
Was
the way in
she?
her heart, John.
Yeah,
She
okay.
felt that in her soul.
So apparently someone did something to one of her dogs and she took a car and ran the bitch over with the car. Now, here's the thing, Dave. She says she has an IQ of 168.
Right.
Is that good?
So that was one of the first things
that
she said in
good?
that documentary. And that was when I was just like, oh, she's totally full of shit.
Right. It doesn't Einstein had like a IQ of 168, didn't he? Wasn't
Something
that?
like, yeah, she's
Yeah.
Einstein level IQ. No, no.
I've never done IQ anything. I just remember in Forrest Gump when he's like, "What is your sole purpose in this army?" And he's like, "To do whatever you tell me, drill sergeant."
Sergeant, sir.
And he's like, "God damn it, that's a goddamn genius. You must have an IQ of 160." And I didn't know if that was good because like he's smart or because he's retarded and it was bad. So my whole life I've not known like what's
Yeah.
good.
In all reality, he probably had half of 160, which is 80, which is
Dog.
basically a retard.
It's like blood pressure. I have no idea what those numbers mean. I just know I look at their faces after they say it because sometimes they'll be like, "Ooh, that's not good."
You must have went through the same school system as my kids.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
the last thing on Joyce McKinney, I thought the person she ran over was a Holocaust survivor.
she was a Holocaust survivor who did something to her
Holy
pit
shit.
bull. Yeah, she did something to her pit bull. Well, what are you going to do? You find out someone does something to your dog and you're going to run them over and you go, well, she is a Holocaust survivor, but she ain't going to survive this fucking
Yeah.
bumper.
She
might
wasn't.
survive Hitler, but she's not
Yeah.
going to
She'll survive
survive
this Buick.
my female driving.
She's not going to survive this Buick.
She
Yeah.
wasn't a Holocaust survivor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Low hanging fruit, guys. That's how you do it.
Ooh.
Wee. Okay.
6.5. Suck my balls.
Cool. So that's the hour done. We
Yeah,
did
we
it.
did
with
an hour.
just
Look
the
at
three
us.
of us.
Yeah. Wasn't bad. All right, everybody. If you want to be a rubbernecker and you have podcasting experience,
Help wanted.
help wanted sign hanging out here. I don't know what happened to him.
benefits, and you just got to show up on time. You can have a job. We'll give you a fucking name tag and everything.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. It really doesn't take, we don't require a whole lot. A microphone, a very
Show
good
up.
internet
Yeah,
connection, and the ability to show the fuck up on time.
He's
Okay.
probably asleep, guys. That's everything.
So-
He's gonna be like, "God damn it, I didn't wake up because of my alarm again."
So by that criteria, John, you'd let Chef Tristan on the show.
All right,
He's
so
got
I
a computer
know,
now.
I know he's got a computer, he's got a microphone. I'm going to work with him as soon as I get a
Okay.
chance. I'm going to work with him and see how he does. The problem with Chef is he takes a little too long to talk. He thinks while he
Yes,
talks.
he says like a little too often.
Yeah, he's got,
And-
yeah,
He mentions his mother every time he opens his mouth.
right. So we got to
I'm
work
sure his
on him.
mother's a beautiful woman.
I'm sure she's an amazing mother
I
and
don't-
all that.
Yes. I don't want to make a Samoan woman angry because
Yeah.
you know what they do when they're angry.
Yeah,
They go
although-
Mike Tyson. They go Mike Tyson on you.
Yeah, here's the
man.
other thing. A microphone and an internet connection does not make a podcaster. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I
to
don't
you.
know. You should open the gates. I imagine we might be hearing something from a certain cartoon that we all know.
To research.
Oh.
I'm a former alcoholic. I could replace the current alcoholic.
She's way nicer too.
We previously banned women on the show because of Bob.
Well, we could let a woman on now.
Well, there's no Bob anymore, so
Yeah,
I
we could bring a
already
woman
do
on.
a show with Teresa. So yeah, it's
Yeah,
totally cool.
yeah, we
you
could
go.
talk to Teresa.
What are you doing right now?
Yeah.
Kidding.
Is Teresa
I know
in
you're
here?
busy.
Oh, she's in here, isn't she?
Yeah, she's listening. She's probably dealing with the kid or talking to her husband. She's a good chick, but listen, she's very early on. She doesn't know about the plight of the podcaster's spouse yet.
Yeah.
And she's done very well navigating that. You don't know, John. You've been divorced since you've been
Yeah.
podcasting, probably.
Yeah. So, but
It's-
what
we all
Joey's
go
basically
through
saying
it.
is at some point she's going to have to make the choice: husband or podcast.
It happens. Sorry.
Right.
No, you know what? I say no. I say no. Well, you
Well-
can still, if you plan it right.
I've seen
disagree
a
with
couple
both
of
of yous.
podcast divorces. I've seen it happen
Of
to one
course.
guy a couple times.
And they say it's podcasting, but it's probably
saw it-
something else
sorry,
too.
John. We saw it
Oh, wait
happen
a
to
minute.
we saw it happen to Heather,
And Joby. Don't forget Joby.
and Heather's now full on lesbo now.
Wait a
Yep.
minute. She
Yeah,
got
Teresa, are you
divorced.
looking forward to becoming a future lesbian?
Wait,
That's the
stop.
question.
So you're
Yeah.
trying to tell me that Heather got divorced because she was podcasting?
Yeah.
That's what he was primarily angry at.
Oh, come on.
You've seen that happen, John. Don't you act fucking naive here.
Well, yeah, you know what? This is
The
what I'm
person
going to tell
gets
you.
jealous. The other person hears
Okay.
some shit you said on a show, and then the next thing you know, their show gets deleted or it gets bleeped out.
So
I
I
know he's being cool now, but
wait a minute.
y-
I
y-
have a girlfriend that also podcasts, and this
That
is
helps.
what happens.
That helps a lot.
She
okay,
doesn't
she
listen to
lives in
my
a
show.
different country. It doesn't count.
Yeah,
Next.
but not only that too, but she also doesn't listen to my show.
It's
And
still pretty good. I
even
like
better.
it. 'Cause
There's
I
a
would be
couple
curious
times-
to know if she gets mad at some of the shit he says because I'm
she
sure.
has been mad at a couple things that I said, and I said, "Well, you know what you should do? Stop listening."
It's show
That's
talk,
what you
baby.
should do.
I'm
Josh
performing.
says
Yeah.
John's going to turn into a lesbian.
Yes, I am
Maybe he
already
is
a lesbian.
Yeah.
I am
Anything's
already a
possible.
lesbian.
My mom is gay,
So-
and she explained it to me once a couple times, and like later on in life, I just told her I was just like, I get it, man. I love pussy too.
But the problem is, as a podcaster, I guess we're in the after show now, so let's just keep rolling with it.
Yeah,
we
tune
are.
into Rubberneckers, you fucks.
Yeah,
Bye.
Yeah,
Show up next time, Devin.
yeah. So here's the deal: if you're going to do something like this, you have to realize that you have to, I guess, project. You can't just not be yourself. You can't be a character of yourself. I've seen so many people
To a point.
that are very interesting when you talk to them. You put a fucking microphone in front of them, and they change into something that they think that they want to be, and they're not
Okay.
even that.
That's some
which
of
is-
your former co-hosts.
Yeah, exactly. My cousin number one. If you could get him the real guy on it, if he didn't know
Right.
he was being recorded, he's just fucking hysterical, and it's fun to talk to him and shit. You put a microphone on, I'm like, who the fuck is this boring piece
Yeah.
of shit?
I
It was,
enjoyed that show.
so-
it was the other
some-
lady
no.
that pissed me off.
Yeah,
It's an unbelievably stupid podcast.
the
I
unbelievably
remember.
stupid podcast.
Her name was
Check
Tamara.
it out. Nowhere it's available.
Okay, yeah, it's not. I took it down. I think
John took it down.
What
I
her
don't
name?
know.
Was it Tamara?
it was Tama. No,
It was Tara.
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 Her name
There
was
we go.
Tara.
Close.
So
Shit.
here's the thing.
Boy.
A friend of mine says, "Oh, she wants to be a podcaster," and she's a nice, very nice woman, very nice woman.
I'm sure she was a sweetheart, but she didn't like.
She
She
didn't
stood her
fit the-
ground a few times there, and it was just like,
and I didn't know what to do with her.
this lady has no idea what she's talking about.
Right? Well, I didn't know what to do with her
But
because she,
did you ever go at her? I don't think you did.
no, I didn't.
How did you hold back?
It's
I mean,
hard
she
to
said-
it's hard to
she
do when
said
somebody's sitting
things that
across the
were-
table. From
Dude,
you.
she was sitting.
triggering to
She
me.
was
It's just
sitting
like-
5 feet. I could
Right.
smell her perfume.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
how
Mike.
close she
That's
was to
Mike Tyson
I'm sure-
lesson number one.
I'm sure
is-
she
is-
smelled wonderful. She was a large woman.
She was fun. She was lovely, and she smelled
Dave,
fantastic.
Dave, big girls usually are concerned about body smell, so they usually wear perfume. Or
She
body
was
spray.
fine. She was a
I
very
know.
nice person.
Some of them, maybe not down around here, but
But now,
bigger,
listen.
like self-aware big gals. They know. They lift up the titty and they spray under there with like fucking right guard and stuff.
I do the same thing. I lift up a titty. I put a little deodorant under
Yeah,
one, lift
under
up
all
the
the
other titty,
folds.
put a little deodorant under that one.
Yeah.
You got to get some of that Preparation H stick, dude. I use it for chafes because my fat fucking thighs. That shit is great. I get up in there with this fucking this. It looks like a deodorant stick, but you got to bend over, really get in there. But you get up in them little sweet meats.
You know how it's like in the summertime when you're out and you're sweating and you've been walking all day,
I
your thighs are
100% know that.
and your thighs are fucking glowing.
Dave, you remember that?
Glowing.
You have to lay down on a bed like with your fucking legs spread apart with a fan on your balls because it's just
it's horrible.
all that fucking leg meat is just tender as shit, like a sunburn. It's the worst.
Whee! Yeah, it's not good. Not good at
So
all.
I'm dead keen to try these questions. Can we just jump
Sure, let's
straight into
go.
it?
He's jonesing. Look at
So
him.
how am I going to do this? Okay, you guys have to cover up the chat so you can't see the answer because chat will just answer
All
the
right,
questions.
I'll cover up. Yeah,
They can't help themselves.
we'll see. I'll
Jody?
look.
Yeah.
Chat covered.
Yeah,
I'm just got you guys on the screen. I don't have any
Oh, okay.
hands up.
I
Put it in
put the
private
banners.
chat
I put the
first,
banner
and
link,
then
so
I'll
I
put it
can't
in-
see the.
put-
I can't see the chat.
Put it in public chat. Question number 1. I'll put
Mm-hmm.
it in public chat as well. A bat and a ball cost $1.10 in total.
Uh-huh.
The bat costs $1 more than the ball. How much does the ball cost?
Should I-
First one to answer correctly is the
10
smartest.
cents.
No, Jody loses.
Oh.
The
I'll-
bat
I'll
and the
repeat it.
ball.
A bat and a ball cost $1.10 in total. The bat
Okay.
costs $1 more than the ball. How much does the ball cost?
90. Oh, it's 90 cents.
Jody, I was going to say the
Okay.
same thing. 10 cents.
It's 90
All right.
cents.
It's Josh has got the answer.
Is it
And
5
I
cents?
put it on this. I flashed it on the screen.
Wow.
Both
$1
you guys
more?
lose. Okay, that's not good.
All right, here we go.
Costs $1 more.
$1 more. If it's 10 cents, it's not $1 more.
I still don't get it. Go ahead. Go to the next one.
I'm really high right now. I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, come on. I can't even say I'm high. That's not
10
fair.
cents more?
I just got to go
Okay.
with dumb. All right, let's go with the next question.
Wow.
Okay, everybody in the chat got it right.
All right, here we go. We're stupid.
I'm sorry, guys.
Next question number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in you this time. And I'll put it in the public
Is
chat
it
as
all
well.
word problems? Is there an essay?
There's only 3. This will be over fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question 2. If it takes 5 machines 5 minutes to make 5 widgets, how long would it take 100 machines to make 100 widgets?
Takes 5 machines, 5
Oh,
minutes to make 5 widgets. That's right. 5, 5, and 5.
Yes.
So it would take.
Dun, dun,
It would
dun,
take.
Oh,
It would take
dun,
100.
dun,
It would
Hold
take
on.
100 minutes.
dun, dun. No, wrong.
God
Get a
damn it!
Pen.
And
Hold on.
Brandon.
Oh, it would take. No, I'm sorry. It would take 5 minutes.
Yes.
It would
John's
take
got it.
5 minutes.
Thank you, John.
Jesus
5.
Christ.
It's 5 minutes, guys.
It's, yeah, it's the same.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so far, John's proving himself to be smarter than Jody.
You can bump me
Oh.
up. I
All
said
right.
that from the beginning. God damn it.
All right.
And here's
go
the
ahead.
last question. It's a little wordy, but it's the last one, and then no more.
All right.
words. Okay. In a lake, there is a patch of lily pads. Every day, the patch doubles in size. If it takes 48 days for the patch to cover the entire lake, how long would it take for the patch to cover half of the lake?
24?
No.
Shit.
I let Jody
And
answer
this
first.
is where, after the fact, Jody, you say that on purpose, you deliberately answered all the retard answers
I wrote down 48.
because you knew it
and
would be
just-
funnier.
I wrote down 48 and I cut that in half. That's 24.
It takes 48 days to cover the whole lake. You would think
Right.
it would take 24 to cover half the lake.
Just throwing it out there.
This is why people don't understand exponential growth.
Right. Okay. So,
The patch doubles in size every day.
Right. and
What is
Right.
lily pads?
So if the patch doubles in size every day,
Yeah.
and it takes 40 days to cover the entire lake,
48 days.
20 days.
48 days, yeah.
48 days.
How long does it take to cover half when it doubles in size every day?
Oh.
Shut up, John. You don't fucking understand.
Okay. So now what happens is because when it's at half, it only takes one more day to go full. So
You
it's
got it.
1 day less than half. So in other words, okay, I don't know what day it is, but let's say it takes 5, half would take 4. That's how
Right.
it works.
48, 47, yes. John's
Yes.
got it.
So it's 4 days.
See?
Yeah.
So John really is smarter than Jody. Holy shit.
I will say he's been alive longer, and maybe he has accrued more knowledge of
Oh.
riddles.
He's got more wisdom.
He's wiser than me.
I think in the chat, the smartest was Brandon, I think,
Okay.
getting 2 out of 3.
Right.
And Teresa said word problems are dumb. I don't like this game.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
All I know is the chat. See, I have the chat covered, and when you do, you get a number, how many chat you've missed, and it's just sitting there going. Brrr.
These guys are fucking stupid. I know.
All right, so now that it's the after show,
Yes.
hang on. God
Do we
damn
have
it.
any other material for the after show?
Oh, I got
Yeah,
material.
there was
for the
other
after-
stuff. There's plenty of stuff. I saw that shark bit that dude's boat.
Oh,
I probably would have shit over that.
Did we play my track? No.
No, we didn't play your track. You want me to play that now?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, let me go. Dave had another song. I get nervous.
Turns out it didn't make it into the main show, but
It didn't
You
make
can
it
put
in
it in
the
the
main.
end.
Well,
You can
I
do
always
it-
put it at
put it
the
at
end. I put it at the end when we do the other show.
yeah, I know.
All right, so here it is. It's called Here Comes John.
Here comes Johnny.
Johnny, here we go.
I loved it in my ass. I loved it in my ass.
You can see where this is going.
Oh
I
boy.
loved it in my ass. Dirty pony. Anal. Dirty pony. Anal. Dirty pony. Anal. Dirty pony. Anal. Fuck my ass.
15, 6'3", 400+ dudes.
Fuck my ass.
15, 6'3", 400+ dudes.
Fuck my ass.
Until it breaks.
Shove it in my ass. Shove it in my ass. Shove it in my ass. Keep my ass sticking out a basketball up at my ass. My ass. My ass. My ass. My ass. My ass.
That's a goddamn miracle, isn't it?
It's amazing. Shove it in my ass. Shove it in my ass. Shove it in my ass.
I could jerk off to that. Jerk off to sticking it in their ass.
Whack off. Whack off. Let the tranny guy. Let the tranny guy nut in my ass. Nut in my ass. In my ass. Put in Fruit Loops and milk in there, and somebody would eat it. Lick
Lick it off. Lick it off. Lick it off. Lick it off.
All right, that's it. I've had enough, Phil. Bruised enough. I mean, it was just perfect. And sock. Sissification.
It sweetens the meat. Sweetens the meat.
What the is wrong with you?
So somehow both bruised enough. Put Fruit Loops and milk in there.
15, 6'3", 400+ dudes.
to eat it. All right, that's it. I've had enough.
Here you go.
I agree, Duchess.
Dave is obsessed with John and his ass.
Hey,
You
Dave,
guys-
I got a serious thing. Do you have all the copies of the songs you've made for Rubberneckers?
Yes.
I've
All right.
loved Dave's songs from the beginning, man. They make me laugh from a place.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I wish I was as retarded as Dave and I could make that happen.
It is.
It's great.
He does. He does. So what I would like to do is take all your songs and put them on Patreon.
Goodness
Yeah.
gracious.
So, I'll load them up there where you,
You
can go
moved
and
me,
listen
Dave.
to. I mean,
Now
we have, songs like Bob's a Cunt.
Yeah,
Bob's
I was classics like Bob's a cunt.
Bob's
It's
a
fish.
Cunt.
We should make a Time Life fucking commercial for Dave.
And there's-
Such
yeah.
classics.
Donut.
Let's do that. Let's do the songs
Hey,
of the
everybody.
Rubberneckers.
You love Dave as much as anybody else.
That's
Yeah, no,
right.
That can
Dave's
advertise
greatest
that,
hits.
definitely.
All right. I want more. First of all, now we're going back to this for the after show.
Yeah.
Spreadsheets.
First of all, I want my public backlash moved up.
Well, we can
I-
change it. You just
I
have to-
can't change it. You got to
Yeah,
change it.
You save a copy. That's what you do. That's the
Is that how
trick.
you do that?
Or I can send you a link so you can modify the master version if you have to.
I
Don't
have
dox
to.
yourself. Keep an
Okay.
eye on all your shit,
No,
fellas.
Anyhow,
Just go share, get link.
it's all
No,
right.
no. Edit.
But
That's the key.
all righty. I think we should do that. I think we should take all Dave's songs.
Oh, I've
and
got
put 'em-
one in particular. I've got him singing WAP, Wet Ass Pussy. It's one of my favorite things. Dave just playing an acoustic guitar singing.
Yeah, because I got to do a better job of getting keeping those songs somewhere where we have them all the time. Because
Yeah,
I had
Robert-
at one time I had all those songs, like
Yeah.
Bob's a Cunt and
Yeah. There's the edit link is in the private chat, so you can change the numbers and you can make yourself number one.
I don't have to be number one.
I don't
But
think it'll be
there's
number
some-
one, but he'll probably be number
Okay.
two
Number two,
after I get done with him.
and put me at number 11 after
after Devin. All right,
Put him
Oh, yeah.
between the pizza and the donuts.
I got to figure out which one is which.
Which is which?
I think that's the good one. Okay, so that's the bad one. All right, so I can bring this back up again. Nope.
Yeah, or just check that you can edit it.
I'm sure I can.
Edited it.
Edited it.
Edited it. All right. All right, we're back.
Opening the phone lines this week, or I
We
think
could
Brandon
try.
said he might
Yeah.
ring in.
I still got some time. Yeah, I can.
Let's
I don't know
bring
if
in
you
a.
guys are in a
Let's see.
hurry. I got till 10. So
Okay. Let's see what happens. All right. I think the phone lines are open. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, the donut song. Yeah,
that's the single. That's the
That's
hot
fine.
single.
that's what's
Let's see if it rings.
You're like,
Oh, the
Lord.
number. The number is 609-316-6699. I'll put it on the screen
Yeah.
Yep.
when I get back to the screen.
Why would there be so much public backlash for a box of donuts, Dave?
Yeah, exactly.
Because it makes people fat.
Now, he just wanted to make. He wanted to make.
Oh, that is true. Because in this world today,
Oh no.
everybody
That's the
needs to be-
opposite. It's good.
Oh,
There's minimal public backlash
that's right. Because it's green. Shit. My
because
bad. Okay.
donuts are awesome. Now I'm arguing the opposite.
So sustainability is low because there would always be eaten.
So
Because they go off fast and they're always eaten. Yeah.
Donuts don't go off fast. They
All right.
can chill for a long time before they get weird.
so public backlash.
Yeah.
What does
But
that
the
mean?
Nice fresh donuts. They don't.
Yeah,
last like,
a good fresh
Right.
donut's not bad. Matter of fact, when I was doing the opening for the Boomer Bunker to the Sopranos, there was a part where I was eating a donut. I was kind of pissed off because I was going to eat a donut for this,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah,
was.
I
It wasn't even a
noticed.
good one.
I noticed. Don't worry.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
I will say John should at least get a couple of points because he did just literally beat me in an IQ test.
Yeah, shouldn't I?
So she get like a 6.
Let
I
me
should
get a
probably go.
6 here.
True.
You get a 6, and I should probably go down to like a 3. I didn't get any questions right.
Yeah. Sorry, Jody, but
That's okay.
you're smart in other ways. Just
We're
not
tied.
IQ.
John, look, we're tied.
We're tied now.
Oh,
Wow.
All right, now first of all,
Now you've got to work out how to knock me down from.
okay, now I'm
first.
not worried about you, Dave. I'm worried about
okay.
me. All right, now where funny, I get a 4. You guys are out of your fucking mind. I mean,
5 then.
4.5.
5. If I'm definitely funnier than you. So if you're a 7, that means
Oh.
I'm an 8.
No.
So
nobody would say
where are
that.
you at? Hold on, I'll tell you what. I will go. I'll go to Jody. Jody, in funny,
Yeah.
where am I in a funny?
3.
Fuck you. It's a 3.
Okay.
I'm kidding, John.
Let's
Jesus
take to
Christ.
the phones. Where does John rank out
Where
of
does
10?
John?
in
Give me a
funny?
number. Yeah, the third one that pops
Or
up
in
in
the
the
chat.
chat. Listen, the
Yeah.
third number is where you rank. Get them.
Let's see what happens.
Piccolo says gay. I think he means gay or funny. What are we talking about?
I'm definitely not gay.
Okay.
That's
Yes.
the one.
Everybody,
That's one.
make
We
sure to know.
No, I'm going to sit here and wait. The
Yes.
third response is what we get.
Yes, we just heard a song with John saying all sorts of things he wants done to his ass.
That was
A
pretty
solid
But-
5.
It wasn't real.
Mine
It's
is
okay.
2. Fuck you,
John's not
Bradley.
gay.
I feel like if I'm going to give John a 6, then Dave has to go up one more because he also made that whole thing of John saying ridiculous things.
Why was this thing not? Why can't I get this thing to come
Duchess
on?
says 7. There you go. Well, or even.
We need
7,
one more.
7. Cool.
No, that's 2. The third one.
Brandon says 8. Phone not working.
It's
Did
an
you
8.
see that?
Yeah, I
John.
can't. I'm sitting here. It should be working. I don't know why it's not working.
John gets an 8.
An 8. There you
It
go.
was the
I like
third
that.
one that come in. That's what I said.
All right. Incoming calls. There we go. I don't know what happened. Rubberneckers. Hello.
You missed a great gabagool. Change it to 8, John, so you can move. We're going to get to the bottom of this shit. Somebody just say they run to the toilet? Gross.
Oh, okay, for what the fuck are you talking about? When do we talk about ghost guns?
At 1. Yeah.
Earlier when?
Ghost guns?
Today?
On the Boomer Bunker, you talked about ghost guns? I heard about it.
It was it was on
Yesterday.
Spotify. You were listening to a podcast today that I was on,
Yeah.
and I said ghost guns.
What about ghost guns?
I'm coming back. I just got to take a piss.
All
John
right,
is
first of
real
all,
bad.
Hey, John, is somebody talking to you?
yeah.
I
Can you
can't
hear him?
No.
Oh Jesus!
I just thought you were fucking railing me for
Okay,
some
well,
reason.
I'll take a piss and you guys fix that.
You got
All
it.
right, I'll
Dave.
fix this. Hang on.
John finally went off his meds.
Yeah.
He's like, what's
I
that?
was- Hang on, I get it. Let's see this. Say something, dickhead. See if they can hear you now.
So a ghost gun can also be
Can you hear him, Jody?
a
I can.
3D printed firearm, but you still have a legal obligation to print a serial number onto it that identifies it.
Okay.
Do you have to then register it too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
It seems like a lot of
So,
responsibility.
and what did I say?
You said that a ghost gun was just a 3D printed gun.
Did I say the word?
You're
Did I say
wrong.
just? Did
Yeah,
I
I think
say just?
Yeah.
Hey, John,
Yeah,
I thought a
it is.
ghost gun was just a gun with the serial number filed off.
I kind of thought that's what it
Yeah,
was
that's
too, but
it.
maybe I said
like a
just.
confiscated firearm.
Right.
Yeah.
So that and that pissed you off, huh?
Yeah. Get
Yeah.
your shit right, John, you fucking dickwad.
Do you realize? And when we have the Boomer Bunker, do you know what the tagline for the Boomer Bunker is?
Fat and stupid.
What's the Boomer Bunker?
That's the show you were listening to, jerk off.
Yeah,
That's the one you had to be listening to because we don't talk about
work
those ones here.
Brandon,
You don't even know what show you were listening to, and you're calling me stupid?
dummy.
Wait, this isn't the Boomer Bunker?
I'll fucking kill you. First of all,
Boomer Bob
Tell
here.
Bob I said hi.
yeah, I'll tell him you said hi.
What's going on, Brandon? How you doing?
The tagline for is over opinionated and underinformed. So you get what you get. What do you want from me? All right.
I'm trying to give you the moderate number of informed.
Okay. All right, well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I thought ghost guns were like, didn't we have a thing where they tried to like sell a bunch of them and they just stole them
Oh, it's
recently? Like
ridiculous. First of
like
all,
Operation Ghost Guns or whatever the fuck. And then all the criminals, the cartels got like just truckloads of guns.
the problem with the ghost, if we're going to talk about this, the problem with any gun laws is the criminals don't care about the laws.
Right.
It's the
Yeah.
dumbest thing. All right. Are we done?
The funniest thing for me was in big cities, they had gun drop off places. It looked like a little Goodwill donation box.
Or like a
And
mailbox to
people
go drop your
would
gun in.
get around them and drive away with it with their truck.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
That's the funniest goddamn thing. Like, did they even bolt it down like an ATM machine, or they were just like, yeah, it's a mailbox full of guns, whatever.
know.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And, you know, it's like most of the crimes that are committed with guns are guns either that were bought illegally
Right.
or
Taken.
but by people that weren't allowed to have guns because they were either arrested and they're not allowed to have guns. So
Well, most of the statistics for gun deaths include gun suicides. So
Yeah, that helps.
That's like
pads the
something
stat a lot.
56%.
he's back.
Guess who's back?
So all
Did I
right.
miss anything wonderful?
No,
Just gun talk.
it's just gun talk. Your favorite.
Oh, my favorite.
That's
yeah.
why we got it in while you were gone, because I was like,
Right.
Dave's gonna put the kibosh on this right quick.
I
All
got
right,
some more guns. I got 57 now.
Thanks for calling in, Brandon. You can't hog up the phone line now that I got it working. All righty. Dave's eating now.
Oh, that's fine.
Sweet and sour chicken.
Oh,
Hell yeah, dude.
that's
You got
not
some-
bad.
It's
You got some
it's
rice in that
wonderful.
bowl, fatty?
No, it's just all meat.
It's all
All
meat.
meat down to the bottom.
Here we go. Wait a
Hell yeah,
minute.
dude.
Try to get to the thing. Hello, Rubberneckers. Oh, it's our buddy. I haven't heard from him in a while.
Somebody with a fat voice. Talk louder.
Speak up, asshole. Let's go. All righty. Thanks for calling in.
Is that Macho Man Randy Savage?
Yeah, I don't know. He used to call in and leave all these messages. You know, the only person that's more enamored with my asshole besides Dave is that guy. He loves my asshole. I'll tell you that right now.
How's it taste?
Yeah, and he probably lives a lot closer to you than I do.
Okay. He said he would sing John Domingo's asshole.
He might live in Rhode Island. You don't know. You don't know who it is.
Yeah, well, he blocks his number, so it might be.
Oh, shit.
And then he'll say, "Oh, John was mean to me." That'll be the other thing.
Do you have any other stories on that board of yours, dickhead? Now
Yeah,
that you're
sure.
now
Where
that
do we wanna go?
you
Where do
took
we
me
wanna go
over and
next?
funniest.
Let's talk about the great white shark. I'll tell you one thing. Australia, say what you want about that place. There's like all kinds of things that want to kill you over there. It's amazing that most of the people survive over there.
I'm a cripple and I'm still alive, so it can't be that bad.
Well, that's true. Well, you stay in the house.
Yeah, I'm not going to be eaten by a shark. That's not happening.
It is
Unless
true.
they-
Like
unless
if
they
you're
weren't
not in
learn
the
to
water,
walk,
yeah.
or they learn to fly in tornadoes or something crazy like that.
Sharks are like ocean trains. Like as long as you're not on the tracks, you should be fine. But you fuck around and get on them tracks, and they might rip your ass apart.
Well,
dude.
the thing is, you're in their area now. You stay out of the
Sure.
water, you're not going to get eaten by a shark.
Like it's impossible to get shark attacked if you're not in water. It's impossible to get hit by a train if you're not on tracks.
That's true. So, Australian family got a closer wildlife encounter than they intended when a 14-foot great white shark. That's not a massive shark. That's an average great white, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
But it chomped on their motor several
Isn't that
times.
big
Now,
enough?
let me ask
Big
you a
enough.
question.
14
Yeah,
feet. Holy shit.
Big enough to bite a motor on a boat.
What's
Right.
an average great white? They get bigger than that,
they go between. They go over 30 feet. I know that. So
I
that one
remember
will
in
happen for-
Jaws, they said that one was like, that's a 20, 35 footer, whatever
Yeah.
the fuck. But I don't think that was legit. I think they get probably like 20, 30, right?
4.5 to 6.4 meters. Meters, not feet.
How many feet is that, Dave?
You guys got to Google it to get the answer.
Oh, fuck me.
I work in meters.
Carry the. I've only got 9 fingers, you cunt.
14 feet is like 4 meters or thereabouts. Something like a bit over 4 meters. So John's right. It was at the lower end.
I see.
All right. So they're fishing. All right. And the kid catches a fish, and the shark tries to eat the kid's fish. All right. So then the shark's pissed off. So it starts circling the boat and trying to, attack the motor.
Damn.
So this is why people are stupid. Jody, what would happen if you had a 14-foot great white shark try to eat the motor on your boat? What would you do?
I want to say like I'd get out and punch it in his fucking face. I would stand on the bow with a paddle, and I would be like, "Smile, you son of a bitch!" And I would try to stab him in his fucking eye.
This is why I live longer than you.
Yeah,
I would start the fucking boat up and leave.
What if he bites your motor off?
I'm not going to bite the motor off. There's no way he's going to bite the motor off.
Bite the whole motor off, and now you're
here's
fucked.
the thing that cracks me up. After an hour of circling the vessel,
Jesus.
all right, the family said it was the highlight of their Easter weekend. So they weren't upset about this. They were watching.
So they were loving it.
Yeah,
They put on the Jaws soundtrack. Just a
That's
heightening
hilarious.
experience.
Yeah.
Listen to that for an hour. Dun, dun,
Several beaches in Sydney were shuttered after a swimmer was killed by a great white shark attack, which marked the first such fatality in the city's beaches in nearly 60 years.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is like in Australia, there's 8 different things that can kill you, like on land. So the shark is probably like 9 or 10 on that list. It's not even a concern.
You know what we don't have? We don't have bears.
Yeah.
We don't have Mike Tysons, although we do have psycho young women who will punch you if you tell them to put a mask on.
Yeah, you do have
But
that.
She's probably not going to do as much damage as Mike Tyson.
She was probably an American.
And we don't have Brandons toting freaking 17 guns on their person.
Especially you don't have guns. That's a big piece of it, I think.
So to me,
On the guns, can I keep going with the
Sure.
anti-gun rant?
Yeah,
Yes.
go ahead.
I was just randomly looking on YouTube. For some reason, I was looking at covers of Miley Cyrus "Wrecking Ball,"
Yeah.
Mhm.
and they played a bunch of different ones. Most of them were shit. The best one was by this woman. I can't remember her name, but she's American. That's the key. She's American.
Okay.
And so I looked, oh, she's a really good singer. What else does she do? I looked it up, and guess what happened to her?
She got killed.
Shot.
She got shot and killed by a crazed fan like
Hell
4 years, 4 or 5, however many years ago.
Okay, so
Well,
I think I know who you're talking
okay.
about. She was on The Voice.
What the fuck? She was on The Voice. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
she was on The Voice, and it was a fan walked up to her at a concert at a
After
meet
a
and
show,
greet
yeah.
and shot her in the fucking head and killed
What
her.
the fuck? She wasn't
I
even that famous.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Her star was rising, but she wasn't that famous.
No, she wasn't. She was the
wasn't like
closest
John
thing.
Lennon famous.
No, of course not. So yeah, I can't even remember. It's a sin because she was such a cute little kid, had a great voice.
Her
You know,
name
she-
is Christina Grimmie or Grimy.
Yeah, that's it, Christina Grimmie. And I think she's from New Jersey. I think she grew up in New Jersey.
Everything
Damn.
comes back to New Jersey.
Dave, look that up. See what her hometown was.
I'm
Where
looking it up.
the worst things and the saddest stories
Yes.
come from New Jersey.
Born Marlton, New Jersey.
Marlton, New Jersey. Yeah, it's up the road. It's 15, 20 miles from me.
And was she shot in New Jersey? No.
Damn.
No.
She was shot in goddamn Florida.
Yep. See? So
See?
there's a
Wow,
there's a
Floridian. I
female
think he
race
was a
car.
Floridian.
See what's crazy, guys, is like, and I'm not trying to blow my own horn here. It's just like I'm being honest. Like having been somebody that's been shot in the head.
Yes.
Like when I hear a story about somebody getting shot in the head, like it makes me think about what their experience was like if it was similar to mine, or if it was just lights out, or if it
Mm,
was.
She's dead, so it's not. Yeah, but
I
I know
get-
what you mean.
I
know what you
get
mean.
that. But there's that moment, like when you're not sure if it's the end or not. And so it's
Mhm.
like I wonder
Yeah.
if it's any different, if it's more like spacey, like just dead.
Yes. Is there the moment? Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Gone.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
is there
I'm
not
not
even that
gonna make
moment?
this.
Steve Irwin didn't die right away. He got stabbed in
Nope.
the heart.
He
You know
knew
what
he
I'm
was.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah. He
Pulled it out
yeah.
a little bit.
He
and I've heard
probably
people
knew
say
that.
he-
Oh, this is really bad.
Yeah,
He
this
was
is
like,
really-
"Oh, mate, he fucking pulled that shit out
Oh,
and blood
crikey,
squirted
I'm
out,"
gonna
and he was
die.
like,
Right. He
damn,
should have left
Kobe,
it in. He
they
probably
said-
would have had a better chance if he left it in.
They said Kobe Bryant probably saw the side of that mountain before, like
Oh,
when
sure
the
he
fog
did.
cleared. Can you imagine sitting in a helicopter holding your kid, just like,
No.
God
Yeah.
damn it, and then
Yeah.
just pow.
For some reason, I'd rather die in a plane crash than a
Yeah.
helicopter crash. Helicopters freak me out because they don't look like they should work.
Yeah,
They
I
do
feel like you're
work.
falling out of the sky, like more.
But then when they fail,
instead of
they
tumbling,
fall. Yeah.
They just
Yeah,
drop.
plane maybe you got a chance because it can glide for a bit, and then you can land in the river every now and then, and nobody dies.
So they say, but you don't see planes. You don't see plane. They
They
train
do
for that.
burst into flames too. Like that's most plane crashes, dude. It's a whole goddamn thing. Sets the woods on
Yeah.
fire and houses and whatever it lands on.
So in New York, they always have the helicopters up.
Yeah, sure. I got them here. I live by a hospital.
Yeah. So anyhow, so they're up there. So the lady's up there doing the traffic in the morning, and they had a problem with the helicopter, and it went down, but it went down in the water, and she survived. So now, would you get back and go up in that fucking helicopter again after he crashed like that?
No.
She did. So she's up there. Sure enough, maybe it was like 2 years later, fucking another helicopter, another problem with the helicopter. This time she's going, hit the water, hit the water. They didn't make the water. Killed her, the pilot. Poor woman.
Damn.
Took her out.
There are people that get struck by lightning multiple times. I assume there's people that have been in multiple plane crashes, people that have been shot
Mhm.
multiple times. Like it's just that has got to be a terrifying fucking feeling to have more than once.
So back to the shark attack. So we used to go fishing, off the coast of Jersey. And every once in a while, you would get a big shark on your line, especially when you were tuna fishing. And so
Hey,
you bring this
you
in.
You get them old fucking Jersey sharks.
Get a Jersey shark, and sometimes they're like 6 to 8 foot long. A lot of times they're hammerheads, and never wanted to take and pull one of them up and try to get the hook out of their fucking mouth. So we had what was called a bang stick, and what you do with a bang stick is you put a
I
12
know.
gauge.
I know
shotgun
exactly
shell
what a
in
bang
it.
stick is.
And
Yeah.
when that shark comes up, you hit it with the thing and it goes off a poof and blows a fucking hole in its head. And guess what? There ain't no more shark. So I'm just thinking to myself that if I was out fishing and that 14-footer came up and was trying to bite my motor, he would have got a
At least get him a nose piercing.
yeah, he would have got a bang. He would have got one of those bull piercings across the nose.
Dave, you
That'd
know what a
be the end of
bang
him.
stick is? You ever seen one?
It's a
Of course, I haven't.
Yeah.
It's
it looks
about-
like a road flare. You know what a road flare looks like?
no, it's like 10 foot long. It's
Oh
cool.
yeah, but I'm saying the basic thing. Yeah, I used to see it on like swamp people. They were killing alligators with it because that's the thing is you can be far away and just kind of
Yeah,
tap them.
That's right. They do it with
But
alligators.
there's no trigger. Like you don't have to aim it. It's a
No,
touch
you just
thing.
hit it, and then
So
and
you
that hits
fucking whatever you poke with it, it ends up putting a 22 shot through whatever you
Right.
poked. If I'd have had one of those to kill my dog, it would only took one time.
Well, we got the bang stick because we used to carry a rifle on the boat to shoot sharks when we were shark fishing.
Oh shit!
So my dad, so my uncle is on there and he's got a shark. I guess it was about, I don't know, 8 foot long. It was pretty good size. It was a hammerhead. So, and it's rough and he's pulling it. And so he's getting up the boat. So he says to my dad, shoot it. So my dad takes the rifle and aims at the shark. And when he shoots the fucking line in half. He shoots the leader in half and hits the shark. But he hit the shark and the shark, just kind of goes into the water. He killed the shark, but there's no more line. He snapped the line. So my uncle turns around to my dad and says, what'd you shoot the line for? My dad goes, are you out of your mind? You think I could shoot the line? He's like, you give me 100 shots. I couldn't shoot that line again. So,
It'd
and
be
I
funnier
said,
if he'd have shot
yeah,
the motor.
and I'm sitting there at like, I think I was like 16 or 17. I said, really? Should we be on a rocking boat with a rifle trying to shoot a shark? Isn't there a safer way of doing this shit?
Yeah, this is a story I'm going to tell on a podcast one day.
Yeah. This was before podcasting. I'll tell you that. Yeah. So I wasn't even driving. I remember that.
It's just hanging out. I had a buddy one time. He had a shotgun that he carried in his truck and he pulled it out and like cocked it. He was fucking with his friend. Like I was trying to smash this chick. We're all hanging out in the driveway, whatever. It was a little Thompson Center single shot break up, like an old timey one shot shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
He had pulled it out of his truck and he was fucking around. And then he went to take the hammer off and it slipped out of his hand and he blew a fucking chunk out of the driveway. We're in a neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just podunk fucking town, but it's the suburbs basically. And it's just pow and fucking gravel from the fucking driveway went flying across the yard. We all kind of sat there like, hide the shotgun. You know, you fucking freak out, but nobody ever came. Nobody showed up. Like accidents happen all the time. It's fucking wild to think about how many times you could get hurt pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
You just dodge the bullet literally and figuratively.
So Dave just put this in the chat.
Yeah, while we're talking about being nice to animals, I thought we could
Notorious
minutes
vegan
on-
protester Tash Peterson staged a demonstration outside a court while facing criminal charges over a protest at a popular Perth grocery store. Ms. Peterson accused of disorderly behavior stemming from a shirtless protest at the Boat Shed Market in Cotswold in December.
Oh, that's where it was. If you scroll down, there's a picture.
Tits out for
Tits out.
Oh,
Now, I
yeah.
don't understand. What's this? So she's got tits for animals? Is that what this is for?
Yeah. Tits out for cruelty to animals, basically.
Okay.
That's her gimmick now.
Dairy is rape written across her torso.
Tits
Yes.
out for vegetables.
She likes to use the rape word, insinuating that somehow we're raping our animals before we eat them. It's like, I don't think that's part of the process.
Didn't you say that tenderizes them, Dave? Isn't that what you said last
How do
week?
you tenderize your
Oh.
meat, Dave?
No, I get the rape angle now. I get the rape angle because they're artificially inseminated. They don't. They're not consenting.
They're not
Therefore, they're being
Yeah.
raped.
It makes for a good
Holy
chant.
shit.
Don't rape cows. Don't rape cows.
Yeah.
With a bullhorn.
But yeah,
God,
so-
get
but
your
what's-
bullhorn out and say, "Don't rape cows."
But what's really behind this
Get
lovely
right on
lady? What's her main motivation in life?
What is it?
Is she really passionate about the animals, or
It just sounds like it.
is she just promoting her OnlyFans? Because yes, she has an OnlyFans. So
Don't rape cows. Don't rape cows. Don't
sign
rape
up to my
cows.
OnlyFans.
Don't
Yeah.
bust your tits.
Show us your tits. Don't rape cows.
Well, she's got an
Oh, yeah.
OnlyFans, so yes, you can see her in all
Are
her
you kidding me?
glory.
She's got an OnlyFans?
It's a good.
She's got an
gimmick, man.
OnlyFans. Of
She's
course
like,
she does.
It's her WWF character for life. Like she's just
Cut me a break.
So,
crazy
so the
vegan
question
tits
is,
out
does she
gay.
actually care about the animals, or does she just care about the animals a little bit, but she's just going full force with this angle to, promote herself? If so, fair play.
It's working.
Right.
Sure.
Now,
she's
how
down
are we
here.
going to promote ourselves in a similar way to get attention? John taking his shirt off won't cut it.
No.
John getting an OnlyFans won't cut it either.
No. That
Maybe
won't
you should
either.
make him a heart cartoon fucking anime character, and we'll just pimp him out.
Here we go. Cruelty is not classy. Why do you got to be in a bikini for this? Or lingerie?
Attention, you know the answer.
So people they think they're reading the signs. That's cute.
Her body is not a commodity. Louis Vuitton murder babies and turn them into jackets.
So there's a gay guy with a little sign.
Right.
He showed up in just shorts and a hoodie. And
You know what that sign says? I'm trying to get pussy.
Another
That's
term that they
nonsense.
use all the time is non-human animals.
Can you blank that out and just write cuck on that sign?
Whereas the rest of us just say animals. They make it a point to not differentiate between us and them because we're all animals.
Well, they're
right?
morons. What can I say?
They're the non-human animals and we're the human animals.
Here.
Get it?
Piccolo says, let's start dicks for daylight savings.
I gotta stop. I gotta stop this recording before I fucking forget.
Oh, shit. Yeah, me too. Doing an hour and 46 over here.
Oh, yeah. And I've got a heart out because I've got marriage counseling. Any ideas for material for the marriage counseling?
Yeah, don't be a dick. That might help.
Me? I'm not the problem.
You.
I'm not the problem.
Of course you're not, Dave. The problem is you don't think you're the problem. Once you realize you're the problem, you won't have to have
clearly not
counseling anymore.
Well, maybe with just the three of us, I might be the biggest problem on the show. But when there were six of us, there's no way I was the biggest problem.
No, you're talking about your marriage, not with us.
Same thing. Marriage, podcasting. What's the difference?
Really? And you wonder why you're having a problem with your marriage? Can't tell the difference between a marriage and a podcast? I understand there's similar qualities needed for both in a co-hosted situation. But seriously.
So Jody puts his marriage ahead of podcasting.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
I put them at level even pegging.
I get that.
All right.
I have more options than you do, respectively. You know,
I shouldn't have to make a choice.
yeah.
What is her
You
problem
shouldn't
with your podcasting? How often do you podcast? You do one show a week.
Exactly. It shouldn't be a problem.
It should not be a problem.
Correct.
Dave, I'm on your side.
Great.
tell her to get
Everyone's
the
on my
fucking line.
side. It's time for me to leave.
Yeah, it's time for You tell her that we're talking to John Domingo today, and John agrees with me.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or
Chances of
not.
that. All right, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
We're going to get out of here. We'll catch up with you next week. Thanks for hanging in here with us. We really appreciate it.
Dave, be nice, or she's going to ship you off to your parents' house with the shitty internet again.
Yeah, can't have that.
But I'm getting a new computer at my parents' house. So,
Okay. Well,
Oh,
good
all
luck.
right. See you, everybody.
Bye.